Yeah. God damn it. I'ma tell y'all niggas one thing. This is goddamn cut dope McGillicuddy. Slap your bitch face. Make her look like silly putty. And I wanna give a big shout out to my nigga, Conan Brooks. And got my nigga Sandman, pardon me, listen, hold it down,
with
nigga.
this rap, I'm getting bored, give me the weed, yo. Monopoly, nobody stopping me. What you kicking is not hip-hop to me. Ali Oxenfree, Mayweather, nobody boxing me. Into a box, lyrically, physically, I'm the prophecy. Am I the greatest on the mic? Possibly, probably. Coke in its purest form, leave you wobbly. Vibe with her, do not vibe with me. None of you niggas live to me. This nation's domination, Dwayne Johnson can't even rock with me. New York nigga, black mask with the do-rag. Act hard if we flaunt, we leaving body parts blue-black. I black my block back, I rack, cover your tracks. It's a fact, this boy snap for the racks. Pack on the back, pack in a rack. No gat, it's fist to the face. Ace go with a black bat for trying to puffy get mace. Back the guard, ask the guards who's kicking it raw after all. They reply, Big Cole, J. Coney, and Nas.
With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Balls like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap.
King Coney Brooks
and the silverback of rap. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Balls like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap.
King Coney Brooks
and the silverback of rap. When I got the package, all I do is backflips. Hide my stacks in the hole of a mattress. Double in that bread that put cock in the actress. Coney Brooks and Sandman, yep, it's a classic. Living in the Bronx while using survival tactics. Either you can rap or put a ball in the basket. Rip apart your body and leave nothing but fragments. Cops ask questions, don't tell them what happened. Grew up scrapping rhymes and backpacking. Puncture your lung when I throw javelins. Look at him scared stiff, looking like a mannequin. Kinda like a bomb threat, cause you losers panicking. Packing luggage and leave, go do some traveling. Terrorizing the Bronx with hip-hop savages. Know from how that marijuana in baby cabbages. Flipping that good boy, that's why these haters mad at us. The name of my technique is called various. These rappers feminine and blow fairy dust. Get it together or get dismembered. Balls like the Hulk with a pissed off temper. Been wise, just like an oh god that is high. Looks like Popeye, nice and Muay Thai. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Balls like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap.
King Coney Brooks
and the silverback of rap. With the Bronx heavyweight salute when you see us. Balls like explosives attached to the speaker. It's hip-hop music, no, not trap.
King Coney Brooks
and the silverback of rap.
If you win, I'll tell you where to find the number 2. If I win, I have your head.
I am here uproot with force. Cut you like a fish and spill your sauce. Kill the track with no remorse. Spit those balls till I get hoarse. Break his face like I'm the man. It's no fact that I'm the man. Put my tracks on high demand. Smack your face with a sheep pen. Stick your throat with the guillotine. One man army with a team. Wanna scheme in your dream. Cannot run that laser beam. Niggas never had that block on lock. All that bullshit needs to stop. All you do is lie a lot. I had sacks right in my sock. What you do is search for a purse. Pop them shits like they all search. Put a grenade in your wife's purse. Top of the grade on this nice verse. Hit you with that Novocaine. All you had yourself to blame. Most these rappers have no shame. Welcome to my hall of pain. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Break graffiti in your face. Kill that beat, don't leave a trace. Hopefully don't catch a case. Opposition isn't safe. Bomber that is mad as fuck. Got it locked like Attica. Fuckery, I had enough. Growing up, I had it rough. But my family held it down. Let me get a couple rounds. Toast to my dudes at Ghost Town. Charlatans is not around. Zap the taste right out your face. Every day I paper chase. Have the safe at mother base. Use a waste of the human race. Shall come bars. Caught my rivals seeking stars. Not celebrities retard. Hit in the dark, throwing darts. Now you know the consequences. Niggas run away and hopping fences. Got it from the mud deep in the trenches. This track slaps hard, knock him senseless. Bumming out so long, get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming out so long, get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop. Now pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop.
What it do though? 1 2 1 2. Council Roundtable time. Signing back in once again. Can you comprehend, my friends? Episode 250. I think it is. If it ain't, I'll I'll change it after the live. But we here though. That's all that matters. What's going on, everybody? Ballet, what it do though? You know what I'm saying? My dude, Big BX, Savio Priest, aka Damian Priest. I'm loving what they're doing with him right now. They're keeping him in the main event picture. This dude has just been getting better, you know, like I think he's around my age, as a matter of fact. And he's cooking. Like this is like his best year of his career, man. We all know he's gonna lose at Survivor Series, but just him in that prominent role. And if you think of it, is he like the only one or one of the only ones that got this dude Gunther shook? That's right. Gunther chopped that like button. But my dude, Big Bronx, aka Savio Priest, he got Gunther pressed. You seen that, right? Because this dude Priest was talking nothing but facts. He did almost beat this dude Gunther straight up. But you know, we all seen what happened. Cringeman Day interfered. That's right, you bums. Get it together, huh? Don't be a fanoke. But yeah, man, nonetheless, it's going to be a great match. And I like how they're putting they planting the seeds, because we all know it's going to be a fuck finish. We also know that Damian Priest is going to lose. So it's like they're going about how can we have this dude lose and still protect him, still make him look strong, which makes a lot of sense. So the seeds that are planted is Finn Balor and Kaiser Roll. Bro, hit that thumbs up though. And then, yo, how come y'all didn't tell me these dudes had a match on Speed? Braun Breaker and Sheamus. Did y'all say that enough? And I missed that. Like, did I step away for a second there? That is crazy. They're trying. That's how hard they're trying to get this show over. Y'all put Braun Breaker and Sheamus on that show. I guess they're trying to fight for the Speed Championship because you know Ricochet's not there anymore. Talk to me. What happened? Cody beat Gunther, but Damian will lose. Yeah, nobody's not being Cody right now. You know what I'm saying? He's their top babyface now. And it's like, I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. From before, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, you gotta put a story in place for this dude, B. You just can't throw the belt on him and don't do nothing with it. Like, but now they're starting to get it together a little bit here and there. But it took him too long. The beginning of this dude Cody's title reign, you know what I'm saying, besides the matches, it was boring. He had nothing going on. But I'm gonna drop the link though. I'm gonna drop that link, and don't forget, y'all, we going live on Friday for the TYSON fight, B. TYSON versus Jake Paul. Oh man, we going live. I know Black Star can't wait for that. Like, if nobody else don't pull up, then we do the 2-man power trip. You already know how we give it up, Black Star. I'm not too sure what time the fight comes on, but we go live on Friday anyway, so 2-main power trip. My bad. 2-main power trip. You're right. The 2-main power trip. Post that link though. Pow! Right there. Y'all see my Chiefs, right? 9-0, buddy. Love it. This is so crazy. Like, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm a bandwagon rider when it comes to the Chiefs. Yes. I'll openly admit that. I'm a bandwagon rider. And let me give y'all the story why I'm a bandwagon rider of the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Y'all know, of course, I'm from the Bronx. And yeah, we may have had some memorabilia when it comes to sporting teams, whatever, like the Knicks, Giants, Jets, what may have you, right? But it's not the fandom isn't as crazy like how it is out here when it comes to the Chiefs and the Royals too, but more so the Chiefs. Like, they really take heed to the shit. Even when the Chiefs wasn't a dominant team, they'll ride hard for the Chiefs. Red everywhere. You see people walking in the streets wearing Kansas City Chiefs colors and shit, the jerseys, whatever. They be having sandwiches made after like Mahomes and Kelsey in bars and stuff like that. Like, they're big on team spirit out here. And I ain't gonna lie, that's what turned me into a bandwagon rider. I was genuinely impressed. I'm like, damn, like they ride hard for the Chiefs like that. So I'm like, shit, fuck it. I like that shit. Like, I'll be at work, it don't matter. And of course, there'll be like some people out there that's not really, into that or whatever. But the majority of the people out here, they love the Chiefs.
It was goody, man.
Black Star, what to do though?
I remember, I think it was like back in like 93. Was it 93 or like 94, some shit like that? Like the Chiefs were on I think the Chiefs had Montana and Marcus Allen. And like every single game was a sellout. I was like, Jesus. Like the playoff games when it was like 20 degrees or like 30 degrees outside, still sold out. Fat dudes with just body paint on. It was crazy.
But at the same token, when it comes to football, I'm not surprised they're out there in the cold because that's around that season. The season is during the cold.
Yeah, true.
But that's definitely crazy though to be sitting out there in 20-degree weather.
But let me tell you a story about how I became a Packers fan.
Can you pass me a can of Pepsi, please, babe?
Because I'm from.
Thank you.
I'm from Colton, California, which is like an hour away.
California.
From Los Angeles. And In '95, the Raiders moved. The Raiders moved to Oakland. It's like everybody was like deciding to have a favorite team. My brother's favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys. My other brother's favorite team is the San Francisco 49ers. So I decided to be a Niners fan at the time.
I remember I was low key a Cowboys fan too when they had like Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith and all them.
Yeah. And like I had an epiphany. I think I was 7 at the time. I was like, why do I always follow my brothers? Like, why can't I just be a fan of my own?
Well, you know, we always looked up to our big brothers and sisters and stuff like that. It's just natural.
Yeah, true. But like I was sitting there and like I said, on my birthday, I thought this to myself. I was like, the next team I see, the next team that wins that I see, that's my team. Because like you're 7, right? And like you don't necessarily think that like they would like you don't have the mindset like, oh, they're playing for me on my birthday. It was January 12th, Sunday, January 12th.
Right.
So like the Packers won on my birthday. They're playing for me. So I became a Packers fan.
Yeah, I said what? The last part?
I said they're playing for me. That's how they're like, I'm a Packers fan. They always win my birthday.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, man, I feel where you're coming from because I think the Yankees, they had one, because when is the pennant end, as a matter of fact, when it comes to MLB?
The playoff in October.
In October, you said?
Yeah, like in October, like at the beginning of October through the end of October. It's playoffs.
Okay, and okay. No, I thought I was going somewhere with it. Forget it.
like very few years. I think in 2001, because of 9/11, the playoffs ended in November.
Ballet said that win was for her.
That win was for me. And the playoffs ended in November because of 9/11, and I think like in 2020 the playoffs ended. I think in like September. No, not September. It was like mid-November. And that was because of the pandemic. The season was cut, I think, to 68 games that year.
Okay. Oh, that was wasn't that around time for the strike? That's when the strike was going on?
No, like that was during the pandemic.
Okay, I missed when you said that part. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the pandemic was cut to like 68 games. It's like the season ended in the middle of November, and like they had to start all over again in February, which is crazy.
Yeah, I just fell out the loop when it came to baseball, big time. Shit, but yeah, B. So I guess we're getting some story progression when it comes to this bloodline situation.
Bloodline, New Day.
Yeah, like stories are being advanced, but it's like this is the thing with the bloodline shit, right? Because I know we also spoke about this in the group chat.
Yeah, we did.
It's like, yes, it is coming off as rushed, and I don't know why they did it like this. This shit should have been in play. This shit should have been in play. Right as soon as this dude. Matter of fact, how can I word this? All right. After this dude, Roman Reigns lost the belt or whatever, right?
Right.
And so this dude Solo basically took over and did his thing with the whole, takeover and bringing these motherfuckers in. That's when they should have had Solo dominant. He should have never lost. Like ever since then. Ever since he took the Ula follow or whatever, he should have been unstoppable. Period. He should have never lost since he got the Ula follow.
Like I don't think they knew the Tongans were in play.
How though?
And I seriously doubt that they knew, because like when you're in Japan, right? Normally those people stay together. Like throughout their career, they never leave.
Okay.
Like you look at Naito, Tetsuya Naito, never left.
No, but it's a difference with him. No. Here's a difference, right? The difference is this.
He's Japanese.
No. What? Nah, the difference is this. We all knew that one of these motherfuckers was gonna pull up to the Bloodline storyline. Let's really be real. We all knew that they was gonna get Tonga and Loa, Tonga Loa, whoever. They was gonna come through, because we was talking about that shit for a few months before they showed up. Just like how we're talking about Hikuleo now.
No, I'm talking about before it happened. Like before it happened, and before like everybody started like speculating about it. I don't think they knew.
But how though? If you see what it's, we all watch this, we all come on now. We all watch the show. So of course we're gonna feel like, oh, I see where they're going with this. Because it makes sense, because when it comes to that particular aspect, it makes sense for them to be there.
True. What up, Toph?
Like, it's just that what's good, Toph. The thing is that these motherfuckers, like, let's really be real, they're lazy. This been the plan. If this was the plan, and just like how the plan is for this dude, the Cody and The Rock is like was supposed to face off or whatever, because they planted the seeds with that. With this dude, The Rock or Dewey, whatever the fuck you want to call him, he put that shit in Cody's hand. And he whispered in his ear and told him, "Don't ever break his heart again." We still waiting on that explanation. The seeds are planted.
You know how badly I'm gonna complain when that match comes into play.
Like, we still don't know what he put in Cody's hand. We still don't know why he told him, "Don't ever break his heart again."
That won't be to the Rumble.
Like the ultimate thing is we're supposed to get to Roman versus The Rock. This is supposed to be the end all be all. Roman versus The Rock. Because that's why he told Cody, "Oh, don't ever break my heart again," because he wanted to go against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. This is supposed to be the ultimate big blow off. Like, after that, the bloodline's supposed to just implode and, Civil War Part 5, I guess. I don't know. TKO, what it do though?
What's up, y'all? It feels like this bloodline story. I got more questions than answers, don't it?
It's rushed.
Yeah.
And
getting back to my point. Hold on. Getting back to my point.
Go ahead.
It would have helped. It really would have helped if Solo would have been undefeated ever since he got the Ula Fala. It would have told a better story.
You still on it?
Yes.
Jacob is the leader.
Because why these dudes is a fucking threat? They're not a threat. Only person that's a threat is Jacob Fatu.
Exactly. Jacob is the leader.
Why does War Games need to even happen? Your leader is a bum. He's still a bum. Let's not forget that. Just because he beat Roman Reigns once, oh my God, he's such a fucking killer. And he even beat him 1-on-1. He beat him in a fucking triple tag team match.
6-man. Yeah, 6-man.
Yeah, 6-man, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't beat him 1-on-1. Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Let's not forget that Roman did pin Solo a month before that. So, in a regular tag team match. So, realistically, that win didn't really prove anything. It really didn't, though. Like, think about it. It was Roman and Cody versus Jacob and Solo. Who got pinned? Solo.
Looking up at the lights as usual.
To me, what the storyline should be is a power struggle between Jacob and Solo. That's what it should be.
And not only that, like, these dudes are fucking morons because they're still not questioning. Yo, by the way, Sammy, how come you never tried to help this dude Jey Uso out when, when these dudes was coming on Raw when he's trying to defend the IC belt? Not only that, What in the hell was you and this dude Solo talking about in the parking lot? Like, why is this shit not being addressed? Y'all, I don't give a fuck how much times this dude beat up Solo. I don't care how much times Sami Zayn beat up Solo. How much times they done did swerves like that in wrestling history? When they'll beat up, you know what I'm saying?
I think what Solo said, and this is just me just speculating here, but I think Solo said the same thing to Sammy, what he said to Seth. Like, oh, how many times he screwed you over? You know it's only right that you join me, blah, blah, blah.
I got another question. How come nobody is calling out Solo for being a loser? The same way Solo called out Roman when he
like I said, it should be.
Thank you.
It should be Jacob. It should be Jacob and Solo for leadership of the bloodline. That's what it should be. That's what the match should be.
That match shouldn't even happen because we all know, of course, Jacob would slaughter Solo, and it's not even no shade to Solo because it's how he's booked. Why should we all of a sudden think, oh, the bloodline is such a threat?
Bro, Jacob 2 is everything that Solo should have been.
Bronson Reed is everything Solo should have been.
Yo, man.
Toph is over it though, and I feel Toph. I feel like I'll be like, yo, just pack this shit up by WrestleMania. That's all I ask. No more. I don't want to see Zilla, Hikuleo. No, I'm done. And then they rush this shit just like because I'm going to like the meat and potatoes of what we should give a fuck about when we can't. It's impossible to give a fuck about it. This dude, Roman Reigns, that's my guy, I know, but he's still not remorseful. He's doing this shit just to do it because he's outnumbered.
He's a big asshole.
But from before when he first came through, he was beating these dudes up by his fucking self 2 weeks in a row.
Everybody's super solo. Oh, no, that's a don't
y'all remember that? He was beating up the whole bloodline by himself.
Except for Jacob was the only person who packed up.
Bro, that's another thing. Jacob Fatu packed up Roman by himself with a fucking medical boot. For God's sakes, are we gonna forget that? Oh my God! He kicked Roman's ass with a boot on by himself.
Are we supposed to forget about this?
I'm telling you, Jacob should be the leader. I don't care.
Man, Jacob should be on his Jacob should be on his own. Fuck that. I can't wait for Jacob to be by himself, man.
Oh God, he's gonna be on a fucking killing spree.
It just would have made more sense if all of them was legit killers. And please don't let me get to this motherfucker, Tonga Loa. I don't even know why he's even there.
He has a new finisher. And his new finisher got fucking botched.
Bro, let that Tonga Loa ain't getting no type of breaks, bro. Like ever since he came on, he's just been a manager. It's been Jacob, Tama Tonga, and Solo in all the matches. He's just there.
I thought Brock had the best job in the world, man.
Tama Tonga
is
the better personality out of everybody.
This dude, he just comes to work and says, "I could do that," and I know damn well I look better in a suit.
Tama and Jacob are the bigger personalities out of like that entire group. It should be Jacob as the leader, Tama as his protector or whatever. Or Jacob doesn't need a protector. Fuck that. Jacob doesn't need a protector. He can protect himself.
Well, you know how most heels are. If you're a heel that's supposed to be running the stable, you gotta have your muscle.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of muscle, Camille, what's y'all thoughts about her on AEW?
I love Camille, and I like the fact that they're about to tease a breakup between her and Mercedes.
She's honestly in the wrong place.
I don't know.
AEW doesn't fit her.
I wouldn't even go that far. I think as much shit they got going on, AEW could fit any fucking wrestler that's out there. They just refuse to do what they got to do.
Exactly.
I genuinely think that. They got. Go ahead.
You know, sooner or later, Tony Khan's gonna fuck this up.
I think she's already fucked up. Seriously.
Compared to, I think she's in a better position than fucking Raquel. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I agree.
They're both in the wrong storyline. That's what I think. They should just be by themselves, wrecking shop.
When it comes to Raquel Rodriguez Jimenez, I think when it comes to her, they was trying to get them over as Shawn Michaels and Big Daddy Cool.
But it failed. It failed because neither one of them are Diesel and Shawn. And two, did you hear the crowd when Raquel came back? Nobody gave a fuck, bro.
Nobody
reacted.
The person who fits the Shawn Michaels role is Tiffany Stratton. That's the person who fits it. She fits the HBK role.
Better than Liv Morgan, yeah.
Yes, exactly,
yeah. But even still, bro. Raquel Rodriguez, the reason she's not hitting is because she's just Liv's bodyguard. She has no identity anymore.
And not only that, she's really not. When it comes to wrestling, she's still green. She's really not that good either.
Like
and on top of that, she hasn't dominated shit. She hasn't dominated since she's been back. She should be her reason for coming back was to get Rhea Ripley, but she hasn't been hurting Rhea. It's been all Liv. Technically speaking,
it's been all Rhea.
By herself.
Rhea's been hurting herself the entire time.
You ain't never lie.
Oh,
you're right. She's supposed to be the muscle, but Liv is the muscle.
Exactly. Liv has taken out Rhea on her own.
That headbutt, Rhea was the one who gave the headbutt. She's been hurting herself this entire time.
Oh God.
Fuck Liv. It's Rhea that's been hurting Rhea.
Yo, so this is a random reminder that Jay-Z's Blueprint album came out on 9/11.
Say what?
Really? Wait, really? That's true?
Yep.
Oh wow. I did not even know that.
Yo, like I'm supposed to make an announcement at the end of the show. Just remind me.
Right.
You could say the announcement now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I am planning a holiday stream. What it's going to be is that it's going to be for juvenile diabetes. And it's going to be a Royal Rumble on 2K24. So what I want everybody to do, and right now I'm talking to Tati, I'm talking to Leo, King Leo. Seeing if they want to broadcast or do something like that. For those of you guys who don't have the game, you guys can be broadcasters, you guys can be fans, just watch the stream, whatever. But for those of you who have the game, I want you guys to pick a character, put it on the Facebook group, so I know which characters or which wrestlers are out of the running, basically.
Yeah, I don't think Tati's in the council Facebook group. I don't know, because I was trying to add her from before, but it's weird they didn't want to add her.
No, like I'm negotiating with her on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
So like everybody just like pick your wrestlers. So I know like what to do, what numbers to pick for you guys and everything else like that.
That sounds like fun. You know what I'm saying? You said the 2K24?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be December 20th on a Friday. If everybody's going to be available then. If not, I can move it to Saturday.
Well, we go live on Friday, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we always go live on Friday.
All right.
But I get it. It's gonna be close to Christmas time around that time. So yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But like just like enjoy the stream. I'm gonna add more video games to it. Probably gonna add like one more, so everybody can have fun. Everybody can play.
Okay.
It's going to be on Twitch, and it's going to be on YouTube.
All right, that's what's up, man. I'm definitely gonna join. You already know that.
So make sure like you have some fun. Again, all proceeds will go to the Juvenile Diabetes Organization. If you guys don't have a PS5 or Xbox One, just enjoy the stream. It's for a good cause.
Definitely, man.
Okie dokies.
Well, what time you gonna do the stream? You ain't say that.
Like the times. I'm gonna post it on the group chat. Cause I'm thinking about like 6.
Okay.
Or like 5.
Of course, yeah. That's good with me. Like I definitely should be in the house by that time. And we're gonna spread the word and we're gonna pull up, man. We're gonna support you, my guy.
Yeah, because I want everybody to have fun. It's Christmas, Give to others who don't.
It's really Christmas, motherfucker.
Give to others who don't have. You know what I mean? That was the idea.
For God's sake, it's fucking Christmas. I've never watched the Christmas. I've never watched the Christmas Story. By the way, apparently that's like a big sin. I never cared for it.
By the way,
no, it's funny. It's funny.
By the way, if you guys have a creator wrestler, this thing's gonna be PG. I do not want to be broadcasting nigga throws Brock Breaker over the top rope. I don't want to do that. Keep it PG, please.
I feel you. I haven't created a wrestler though. It's like it got to the point now. Like, why even create a wrestler? They got so much wrestlers there. Like, that's just me. I used to create wrestlers when the roster wasn't that big.
Well, make sure to create a community tab on my PS5 so everybody can put their creator wrestler there.
It is, baby.
This if you guys want to create a wrestler. That's all.
Yeah, so when this dude Black Saw when he posted to the group chat or whatever, I'll share it in the community tab, whatever the case may be, spread that word, you know what I mean? And like what he said, it's for a good cause, man. For the people out there that got diabetes, which is that shit is serious. We all know that. And just pop up. Like you said, if you don't want to donate, you could just enjoy the stream, put the thumbs up, Hacksaw Jim Duggan style, and show the guy some support, man. You already know the vibes. Well, Toph.
Payment is not a priority.
Yo.
Was goody though.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you heard what I said earlier. I was like, don't forget that Jay-Z's Blueprint came out on 9/11. Sus.
Is it?
I did not even know that.
H to the Izzo, like, yeah, sure, Jay. Whatever you say.
What's my nizzle used to dribble down in PA or VA, whatever one of them A's.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to I fucked with that album, though. That's the crazy thing.
You ever been in a car, and they just put like an old song from like 20, 30 years ago, and you just get lost in it, and you're just like, this dude was a totally different person, like on some bipolar type shit. And I get that vibes with Jay. It's very uncomfortable. Like, just listen to a Jay track from like 97 or like 99, and then listen to like a Jay track from like 2015. It's like two different people. Like, legit. Like who the fuck is this dude?
But I think that goes to just about everybody. We all change when we get older.
Yeah.
I remember.
Speaking of rap, though,
Oh,
speaking of rap, yo, that Glorilla shit, yo, check that album out. Oh man, check that album out. I love it. I
What,
listened
her
to that
album?
album like 3 times already.
Wait, she
really?
dropped an album?
Is that
Yeah,
good?
Glorilla. The name was called Glorious. That
I
shit
know
go hard. That shit
I
go
heard
hard,
one
B.
song. I heard one song off that album, that track she did with T-Pain. I thought that was pretty dope, but I never really listened to the whole thing. So
Yeah, the album is tough. I'm not. You already know me. Like I'm very critical when it comes to my music and shit. That shit go hard.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely check it out. I've been using Spotify more these days.
Like I've
Yeah.
always been a West Coast rap fan, but I'll check her out.
Because you know, motherfuckers will be like, "Oh, you listen to female rappers? That's gay." Some motherfuckers be on that type of time, and it's like, if it's not your cup of tea, it is what it is. But I be liking female rappers. You know what I'm saying? I used to love like Lil Kim and MC Light, Queen Latifah, um, who else? Lauren Hill. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I rock with them too. Lauren Hill was the shit. I've been rocking with Rhapsody lately, honestly.
That's who I gotta listen. I want to hear her new album. I'm gonna
Oh
listen to her new album. Like I might do that shit either tomorrow or like Friday or something.
yeah.
It always seemed like if Alicia Keys wanted to, she could have like transitioned, but she was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna stick with the piano thing." That's the vibe I got from her.
Yo, I seen this one post. Motherfucker said Dyke Alicia Keys did the best music.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it was a different vibe back then.
Yeah, MC Light, man, she was that shit. I think she came out with a new album. I think like last year she came out with a new album. MC
Yeah,
Light.
she actually came out with a new song this year.
Oh, so it might be this year she came out with that new album. But yeah,
Yeah. I don't know what is it with
like
the
I
OGs
love
and
anything
the
that's
music.
hot. You
Yeah, but I don't know what is it with the OGs and the music game. I mean, LL Cool J, MC Light, Eminem, like Ice Cube just dropped some shit. Like it's like all the OGs just said, "I'm sick of this young shit. Let's come in with something new."
Yep.
but here's the
Haven't
thing
you?
though, they've been making music.
I'm pretty
Haven't
much
you
Go
like
ahead,
on the
noticed?
Black
boat
Star.
with I'm pretty much like on the boat like what Dr. Dre said. I don't know like what interview this was. I saw like a YouTube short. It wasn't that long ago, like 2 years ago. In so many words, he was basically saying stuff like he said hip hop is evolving and you can disagree with the direction it's going in, but listen to what you like, and that's basically what I do. Like, like with the whole like, I mean, it's over now. Like when the whole Kendrick and Drake shit was going on early in the year, what I've never understood about music beefs is like, why do you listen to people you don't like? I've never done that. Like, because we're wrestling fans and shit, so wrestling's a different animal because you have to watch the whole show to know what the hell's going on. But music, like if I don't like someone's music, if it's not my cup of tea, like I don't listen. Like I've never been like I talked about this with Sandman. I've never been a Lil Wayne guy. Like I don't hate him. It's just not for me. I never cared for him at any point, even when I was a teenager. But I'm not gonna sit
Yeah.
here and be like,
When it
"Yo,
comes
fuck
to
Wayne."
wait, hold on, wait, let's slow down, because you're
Okay,
saying a lot of interesting things.
okay.
Um, like when it comes to like hip hop and rap and wrestling, I think that shit goes hand in hand. Because yeah, people may hate listen to artists that they don't like, just like how people would hate watch a wrestling show that they don't like. They just watch it just to hate on it. They're not trying to be I guess you could say optimistic. So it does go hand in hand. Now with Lil Wayne, it's like a mixed bag with me when it comes to Wheezy. It be times I
Little
can't
Wayne sound like
stand him
he's
up.
crying.
Oh my! Please say the baby. Please say it. Don't do it. Lollipop.
I
That
mean, the
dude
shit
really
with
be sounding like
I,
that in interviews too. Have you heard him talk? He really be
I,
sounding like an android.
I mean, the
But
cameo with
the thing
Jay
is,
at
it be
Mania was
times
cool.
it be sometimes Lil Wayne be having those massive bars. He do, like, I'll give him that. It be times like, so like if he's like when he's not doing no commercial type shit, he's doing some straight up hardcore type track or whatever, he'll come aggressive with those bars. Probably not nowadays, but from before, definitely.
Like, did y'all see the Key and Peele skit? I think Peele was Lil Wayne and he was in jail.
Oh yeah. I saw that one.
The motherfuckers were stabbing him.
But yeah, I've never been about that. I've never been on the hate listening. Like, I've heard of hate watching. Like, people watch shows they don't like or watch movies they don't like, especially like if people are just jumping on it on social media and it's the trendy thing to attack something. But I've never been a hate listener. I don't listen to music that I don't care for. Because if I don't care for the music, it gives me a fucking headache. So music is different, you know. Like Mariah Carey's
I'm telling
voice.
you really can't say it's different because you do the same thing with wrestling. You've admitted that a number of times, like with NXT. You would say that about NXT. You like, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm not actually gonna watch it.
Yeah, true.
I get what you mean, though.
That's true.
Like, if Tofi doesn't like it, he ain't gonna watch it.
Fair enough.
That's
the one thing I appreciate about you, Toph.
The last thing I hate watched was fucking like when fucking Jeff Jarrett came back to TNA and turned it into for like fucking 1 month and a half, and then it was like TNA GFW whatever, and then like they couldn't fucking find TV deals, and it went back to TNA, then it went back to Impact like a week later. And then LA Knight was champion, and they put like a GFW sticker on it. Then they took it off. I was like, yeah,
Global Force. And I ain't gonna lie, I low key like that name, Global Force. That name was I actually liked it.
Global Force Wrestling, more like Global.
But the brand itself, he like if you think of it, the roster wasn't that. The roster didn't look bad. There was a nice, hefty up and comers right there. When it came to Global Force, and some motherfuckers I was still in their prime, but it just didn't have no deals when it comes to TNA or WWE.
Like as soon as Toph here, like, oh fuck.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. I like Planet Jarvis theme. I always liked his theme.
Yeah, it is a good theme. My world, my world.
The guy is,
but it's like here we go again.
The guy is whack, man. He's always been whack.
I just like the faction name Planet Jarrett. Like the only person who should have a planet named after themselves is Vegeta. Get the fuck out of here, JJ.
Damn, man, bro. That's how you know Jarrett's a mark for himself. Like, bro.
This is how egotistical Jarrett was. He created his own company just so he could be the champion. What the fuck?
He did it twice.
Yes.
He did that shit twice, bro.
But hold on, was he the Global Force champion?
Yes.
Wait, I don't. You sure? You sure?
I don't. I'm pretty sure.
Because that'll be diabolical if he was a Global Force champion.
I don't know. Somebody got to look that up. But
I don't think GFW was around long. I don't think GFW was around long enough to even have.
Hold on. Give me a sec. He broke 6,000 guitars, never drew a dime.
That's JEFF. JARRET. That's right. Jeff Jarrett, you niggers.
Oh my God.
But you know what? His gimmick had potential back in the day. Like the original JJ gimmick had potential. It was just too soon. I would love to see a JJ gimmick today in modern day wrestling.
I haven't found it so far.
Yeah, I don't believe he was, but
I know Ballet's on the case. Give Ballet some time.
Here it is.
Because the original JJ gimmick was he was a cut.
It was Magnus.
It was stupid.
Magnus was the first champion.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was Magnus.
Yeah, the original JJ gimmick is stupid, kayfabe wise, it was stupid, but real life wise, it was actually pretty smart. JJ's original gimmick was he was a country singer that was using WWF to get famous.
Ain't
So he
I
didn't.
great?
So in kayfabe, he didn't actually give a shit about the company. He was just using the company to get his music out there. But like in fucking 1993 and 1994, like that just wasn't gonna work. But with social media nowadays, that a gimmick like that probably
That would
would
have worked.
Yeah, it would have
That
worked.
would've
Yeah.
Yeah, it would work now. It's just now you have to actually get a wrestler who can wrestle, but actually has like decent singing talent, and that's kind of like what they
Elias,
were trying
maybe?
to do
That's it.
with
Wasn't the
Elias.
name of his album Ain't I Great? I think that's
Yeah,
what that was
Ain't
the
I
name of his
Great?
album. Ain't I Great?
Yeah, and they
That should be the
almost
name of
got
my
that.
new album.
They almost got that with Elias. The problem with Elias was he actually was pretty entertaining on the mic, and he was decent with the guitar, but like he didn't suck in ring, but he was just average. You know, that's kind of like where it fell apart there. So
But
they got
that's
to
the
get a
thing.
wrestler who can sing, rap, and also wrestle, like all three.
But that's
I,
when it comes to that's an anomaly though. To a wrestler that could do all of that. That's like you can
right.
find wrestlers like that and like you
Truth,
count them on
maybe.
one
Our
hand.
Truth. Our Truth was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And when they have wrestlers like that, they just squander them. Like say his
Like
name
Truth.
and he appears.
Ugh,
He can
oh, he's
wrestle.
right.
He's good on the mic. He does his own music. Like they had it. Look at Joe Hendry now. You see how this shit is fading and fading and fading away little by little.
Yeah.
TNA
WWE's about to
fucking
buy-
sucks.
Because WWE's about to buy TNA. That's why.
Like
Probably
they
right.
had it with Joe Hendry. They really did. He had the look. He could cut a promo. He's memorable. You remember the shit that he does. And they just was like, nah, we'd rather keep the belt on fucking Nick Nemeth. And no shots towards him, but it's just not your time.
Like I guarantee you're about to have Triple H be on Impact going, I bought my competition.
Bro, we talked about that shit, bro. This is what TNA does. They don't capitalize on shit. They never have. And for a long time.
And that's what I said. Like people say, like, oh, don't worry, he's going to the main roster. It don't matter where the fuck he goes. He could be sitting next to Jesus Christ. He's still not going to be over. It's a wrap.
I want everybody to keep this in mind too. He lost the six-pack challenge. He lost to Ethan Page. He didn't win the NXT title. I thought that was all going to culminate to Bound for Glory, and he still lost. So that's 3 big matches he's lost back to back.
Like, here's a quick question, and you guys can answer it however you guys want to. But do you think he would be in Deadline in December?
No. I definitely.
Last I heard,
matter.
he signed. Last I heard, he signed like a 3-year contract with TNA. So
No. Like, here's the reason why I say that is because at Deadline, I think December 7th, right? Yeah, December 7th. There's supposed to be like the 6-pack challenge with like a basically it's King of the Mountain without the ladder.
It doesn't matter. You really wasting your time. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't. I don't.
You don't think they would do that?
It doesn't matter if he wins. It just doesn't matter. He's ruined.
Okay.
Even if
he's
they do
ruined.
that, it's not going to matter. And by the time, and you already know TNA, they're probably going to have him win the title somewhere down the line, but it's not going to hit the same.
I bought the competition.
Well, it's a problem that a lot of companies have. A lot of times they have like the "we can do it later" mentality, but later doesn't always come. You got to strike
exactly.
James Storm is a prime example of that.
And that goes with a lot of basically every promotion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of promotions be like, oh, it's just the what they call it? Oh, let them cook, or the end game. When it comes to that philosophy, it doesn't work all the time.
Nope, it does not.
The biggest example of that is James Storm. James Storm's time never came.
Oh man,
God. That
great point.
Another prime example is Christopher Daniels. Like they had plenty of chances to give him the title.
Right. And you know what? You know why that's a great example? Because Ring of Honor tried to right those wrongs. Remember, Ring of Honor put the belt on him, but it didn't matter. He was,
Yeah, they
he was supposed to
did.
be TNA champion.
Yeah, I remember Daniels won the Ring of Honor title, and I was happy for him. But I'm like, this is like what?
The damage is already
years-
done.
It was like what? 10 years too late. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think he was. I think he was like nearly 50 when he won it. I mean, it was a cool
Yeah.
accomplishment, but yeah.
Yeah,
The
like
damage is already done.
it was over a decade too late, bro. Like
Storm is worse. Storm is worse than Christopher Daniels.
not really, because Storm actually got a world title win.
Yeah, and he held
Yeah,
it
and
for
he-
a week.
Yeah, he sure did. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, that
I
made
think it's
that.
crazy. I think it's crazy that Joe was champion one time. Like just saying that out loud, I was like, really? He was just champion once. It's like because
Storm
you
was
would think
champion once.
you would think he would have been like champion like 3-4 times. Like no, he was only TNA champion one time. Just
Like I
one
said,
time.
Storm was worse because Storm was the vehicle for Bobby Roode. That was it.
You know what they
Yeah.
should have did? That
Ooh, Black Star
know
cooking.
so.
Chill, wait, hold on. Black Star cooking. Say that one more time, Black Star.
Storm was the vehicle for Bobby Roode.
That is
Yeah.
so true.
I agree.
They used this dude James Storm title run supposedly just to fucking make Bobby Roode turn heel.
And
They didn't
what happened?
even
and
have
here's what
to
happened.
use that on him.
And here's what happened. And to this day, like Bischoff is on that bullshit. They got lucky. A broken clock is right twice a day. Rude was supposed to go over and beat Angle. I remember that. He was supposed to beat Angle.
Yeah, Angle injured his
At the
neck.
at the last minute, Hogan was like, nah. He got in Dixie's ear and he had it and he told Dixie to have Angle go over. And when Dixie asked Hogan why, his logic was, well, if Bobby becomes the champion as a face, where do you go from there? That's just basically his selling point. So he was like, have him lose, then have Storm win, and then have Rude, the bitter, tag team partner, best friend, turn on Storm, and then put the rocket on him as a heel. That was Hogan's idea.
But
And
go ahead. My bad.
I was gonna say, but what happened is that Rude made it work, and he took that and he turned it into the It Factor, which is without a doubt one of the greatest heel champion gimmicks I've ever seen in any company. Like,
Yeah.
Bob, you want to talk? The kids these days.
But
talk
hold
about
on, rewind it. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. That's what
Okay.
I wanted to dissect that one part right there. With them basically, like what Black Star also said about, this dude James Storm being the launching pad for the It Factor angle. They could have waited. When was the next pay-per-view around that time? Because remember, he took the belt off of James Storm on a fucking a random episode
It was
of
an
Impact.
taping. It was an Impact.
So
taping.
when was what was the following pay-per-view? Because they could have waited for that. They really could have waited.
I think the
TNA.
I think the
Bound for Glory is
pay-per-view
usually in
was-
October, and the TNA
was
schedule
lockdown,
back
right?
then.
No.
The TNA schedule back then, they didn't really have November pay-per-views, but they did do Final Resolution, which was in December. So they could have built that for like 2.5 months to December, but instead because if I remember correctly, Storm beat Angle, and then they did the match of Bobby the very next week.
Yeah, his title reign lasted a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. They could have at least waited towards a fucking pay-per-view.
But
James
in the
Storm
end,
been putting that work. Remember, James Storm was an official OG. I think he was on the very, very first episode of Impact.
On AMW. He was part of AMW.
The very first episode. You remember with the cap
just-
guns and all that shit. You remember he had the cap guns?
Right. But what happened was Rude just made it work. And there's no fucking way. I don't care what Hogan says or what Bischoff says. There's no way they could have known that Rude was gonna to just take it off like the way he did. And then not only did Bobby make it work, then they transitioned into another story that just happened to work out with the Austin Aries option C thing. And to this day, that's probably like one of the, like, if I had like to do like a list of like the coolest things that TNA has ever done, I always like the option C as a concept. You take the X Division title, you forfeit it, and you go after the World Championship. So you either
Like,
leave
wasn't the
with
first one
everything or you leave
like
with
if you have it
nothing.
for
I
a
like
year?
that concept. That's really
If
cool.
you have it for a year, you can cash in. Or
Yeah.
That triple.
Yeah, that was a good idea, honestly.
Right, it was a great way to take an X Division guy and turn them into like a main eventer. Like, I love that concept, and that's probably like one of the best concepts TNA ever did, if I'm being honest with you. And I think they still
haven't
do
done it,
options.
and
They pull
they
out
haven't done
options
it in a
every
while.
now and then.
I think they could do that option with Moose now that he's the champion.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, but to me, that's TNA's biggest fuck up. Their biggest fuck up was James Storm. His only title win was a week. And then they had a storyline where I think like him, Bram, and somebody else. I think it was Eric Young, like that, like they had on Mask.
Oh wait, they had on those Jabberwocky masks.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And that was supposed to be the vehicle for Storm to win the title. All of a sudden, TNA ran out of money.
Bram.
They never did. They never had the opportunity.
Don't talk about the NWA champion like that. That's Bram.
Oh my Lord, man.
They never had the opportunity to pay back Storm.
Speaking of that, you guys know
Storm went to NXT and turned NXT down. And for what?
Well,
I think that might have been
because of hardcore country. That's why it's all about
I think
hardcore country.
I think that might have been Storm's biggest fuck up, turning down NXT. Man, shit.
You know what it is?
NWA. Did you guys
give me one
know
second,
NWA is exclusive?
Give me 1 second, Tove. Give me 1 second, sir. Give me 1 second. You know, I won't be surprised if he turned down that NXT deal because I guess they shot that music video for him. Remember that music video that they did for James Storm? Like I guess they try to push him as a country music artist.
Then he killed Mickey James.
it's like you know, we'll do this music video for you. You can't leave because we're invested in you. Long necks and rednecks, all my friends.
Wasn't that before? That was before, wasn't it? That was before.
That's when, that was before. That was when they was putting a launching pad on him.
Okay,
and I'm saying like that's probably why he didn't leave because they probably told him like, you know what, we got plans for you. We're gonna shoot a music video for you. All that you're gonna be the next star.
Well, it looked like they were working because I remember when they did that, Storm was on this long winning streak. And they just never capitalized on it.
It was all that just for James Storm to push Mickey James down a train track.
It's hard to say what would have happened because, you know, he could have had a good NXT run, but at that time, you know, Vince was just fucking up everybody out of spite when they got called up, you know. So who knows? And then
Bobby Roode gave James Storm the biggest middle finger of all middle fingers by taking the NXT red right from under him. Like, fuck you.
And listen, and I love Bobby. Like, It Factor Roode is great, and I ain't trying to be a hater, but like
what it do, King Leo?
It Factor Roode and TNA was just so much better. Like, NXT Glorious Rude, like, I'm not hating. That shit was all spectacle, all pageantry, and nothing wrong with that. No,
I like Glorious. There's the
wrong with that, but like the Glorious Rude shit in NXT, that's proof that like if you have pageantry and spectacle, like most are not going to notice the other flaws because there was nothing else really going on. Like there was nothing else there. Like you had a cool song. The fans had to sing it, but like the matches were nowhere near as good as they were in TNA. Like he really slowed down considerably.
Top 10 takeover entrance.
I think his only good match was against Drew McIntyre. Honestly,
A top 10 takeover entrance was the fucking
That
choir.
Yeah,
the
that
choir
choir.
entrance.
The quiet entrance. Oh, well, Glorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
So,
entrance. I ain't gonna lie.
You
and
know what
I've
I
seen
think when
some
it comes to
people.
Bobby Roode? I would sit there and say, when it comes to Bobby Roode, when it comes to his career, he has nothing to be mad about.
No,
He
he
had a
doesn't.
great career. He really did.
Yeah, he did.
I would say he's when it comes to the indies or when it comes to he's the indie king. I'll go there with that. Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, whatever you want to call him. Nobody like let's really think of it because he did come from the indies and all that, but he never really reached that top echelon when it comes to WWE. I think he's legitimately a indie king.
I remember I cringed so hard when Bobby Roode brought his friend to the Impact Zone just so we could whoop his ass.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yo, Leo, if you want to pull up, B. Stop acting shy.
I've seen some people throw the pageantry thing, like earlier I was alluding to NXT Route just being all spectacle and pageantry, and then not much else being there. I've seen some people throw that criticism at Jey Uso. I don't see that, but I can see why others. I just think that Jay just needs to add a little bit more moves in his move set. But I could see why some could feel that way because bell to bell, yeah, he's not really doing much. But um, he has like a. This is kind of a strange comparison because I'm not saying Jay is like Warrior because no one's like Warrior and no one should be like Warrior because you don't want to be fucking drugged out your mind. But Jay's like Warrior in the sense that like when he talks, his promos are like to the point, and I like that because I've mentioned that before. He never has like these long drawn out like 10-minute
Name
promos.
one
Like,
Warrior promo that was straight to the point.
Hold on. Let him finish.
Okay.
yeah, all his promos are like straight to the point, and like when Jay wrestles, he has like really unique and strange mannerisms and facial expressions, just like Warrior, and like the fans like eat it up. Because if you look at a Warrior match, like Warrior matches like weren't good either, but like it was all spectacle. Like his music played, he ran, like a wild man shaking on the ropes and shit. Like I'm telling people, like spectacle and pageantry absolutely adds to a match. Like if you're so good at that.
3 minutes.
If you're so good at that and you suck in the ring, but you make up for it, everybody else, like most people aren't even going to notice or not going to care, But yeah.
Go ahead, Black Saw. Leo, what's goody?
What's good? I was finna say, what about the Renegade though? He didn't have it.
Hey, look. Whoever's out there that got love for the Renegade and as family members of the Renegade, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the Renegade and all that. It's
No
sad
Renegade
what
slander?
happened. Huh?
No Renegade slander?
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Motherfuckers be smoking on ops packs all the damn time. So what can I say? I'm just saying that it's being respectful.
Okay.
But
okay.
I think he really did what he did because they gave him the chance, like, oh, you know what, you the next up coming, whatever. And I guess he figured that he failed. And that weighed on him. Mental health is a motherfucker, B. He probably thought he let a lot of people down.
I'll be honest, bro. I think Hogan and Bischoff got blood on their hands as far as the
Jimmy
Renegades.
Hart.
No shit. Allegedly.
I mean, that's obvious.
Jimmy Hart fucked him over in such a massive way. Pause.
I will never forget. It's a little. It's a joke Nate and I have. One of the first pay-per-views I ever saw, Bash at the Beach '95. Late great Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff was against the Renegade, and it was outside of the beach. Those fans wanted no part of the Renegade. They were booing the fuck out of him. I remember when Paul Orndorff gave the Renegade. Like I think the Renegade won by like count out or DQ or something. And
No,
then
it was by pinfall, wasn't it?
All I
Because,
know
like-
is Orndorff didn't win the match. He lost
Like
the match.
Orndorff
It was a match.
power driven him.
Yeah,
and
and
the
the
fans
fans
cheered,
popped. Yeah, I was like fucking 6 or 7. I was like, Daddy, why are they booing the Renegade and why are they cheering Mr. Wonderful? And my dad was like, because the Renegade's a pussy, son.
That's comedy. That's super comedy.
That is hilarious.
The
What it do though, Leo? What's goody?
Man, nothing much, man. Just finished up over there. You know what I'm saying, with the NXT. They kind of ended cool. I'm starting to gain a little respect for OTM. I know it's off topic. I was always hoping at that point that when did the Renegade, I know like I'm jumping around topics. When did the Renegade
you good,
leave
you good.
When did he leave WCW?
Was it like 97, 98?
Okay,
like 98.
so he was there when the Warrior made his return, right? When Warrior came. I always wanted to see Warrior Warrior versus Renegade. I know it would have been a shit show, but I just wanted to see it.
They did the mirror spot in that War Games.
That mirror spot was so terrible.
I didn't see that. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, like the ring like filled up with smoke.
Uh-huh.
And there was a person in the ring acting like the Warrior. That was the Renegade. The smoke came back up.
I'm like looking it up.
Renegade disappeared.
Uh-huh.
And the Warrior came in his place. Pause.
That's wild.
That was wild.
And looking back at it, Warrior was like a fucking DLC character in WCW. Yeah, like
that's
one
the
match
reason. That's the reason why. That's the reason why the British Bulldog fucked up his back. There was a
trapdoor.
There was a trapdoor. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It should be on OSW. I think the 95 War Games, I believe.
Shouts go to OSW. I love OSW. Those are one of my favorite wrestling channels.
Same. That's why like I never give Brett like any shit because like he lost his whole squad. Like it's the fucking morbid. Like he lost like 70% of his squad like in a short amount of time. Like
everybody in the Hurt Foundation passed away. He's like the last one.
He is the last one.
Right, and they all died in like 5 to 6 years in succession because it was like Pillman died, Owen died, Davey Boy died, Mr. Perfect died, Boss Man died. Like those were like his whole crew.
And then the Anvil. So
yeah, the Anvil was the last to die.
Yeah,
out of that entire.
At least he got to come out with his daughter. That you know what I'm saying, like
he did.
Yeah.
But at least he can relate anything to Goldberg, which is great. I bet if you ask Brett, like, hey, Brett, man, so what do you think about the 2024 election? You know, what do you think about Donald Trump winning? He'd be like, yeah, it was a landslide, but nothing's going to be more of a landslide than Bill Goldberg kicking me in the fucking head. Fuck Bill Goldberg.
Or he would say
I respect it.
He would say the election was 4 out of 10.
He hates. He hates two people more than anybody else in the world. He hates Vince. He hates Goldberg.
Didn't he say something about Goldberg recently, like after the Gunther thing?
Shit, or was it more specific? Like he says, that
was the coldest. Goldberg. That Gunther thing was the coldest line of all time.
Oh yeah, that was foul. I think.
Speaking of Gunther,
yeah.
Speaking of Gunther, I'm gonna ask you guys. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to my dude, Big Bronx, aka Savio Priest, Damian Priest.
Savio Priest.
He'll always be Nightwolf to me.
Yeah, he's like the Nightwolf for the Bronx. I like that.
That's dope.
First of all, like I can't stand these dudes just not saying he's from the Bronx. Oh, from New York. He's from the Bronx.
We've been through this, Sam, man. It's because, man.
We're gonna keep going through it.
I told this to people. I've told this, man.
He's not from Manhattan. He's from the Bronx.
It's because of the people that run the company. Like Vince is gone, but they still on that fuck shit. I've told people several times, go back and watch WrestleMania 35. when Kofi Kingston was announced, they did not say he was from Ghana, West Africa. They said
But
Daniel
let's
Bryan
really
was.
be real though. Hold on, let's really be real. Even when Vince was around, they said Savio Vega was from the Bronx.
Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck? And I get it. Me being from the Bronx, I get it. This shit is crazy out there. It's like Gotham shit. Cool. But if that's where you're from, that's where you're from.
Yeah.
That's just WWE, man. Like
Now
in
they
their
say
mind,
As if
in
being
their
from
minds,
Brooklyn,
if you're from like these no-name places, and even if it's not no-name place, they just think it sounds better. Like I know like Cody's a Marietta boy, but
like
when he
being
comes out,
from
they say
Brooklyn is
from
a word.
Atlanta, Georgia. Like, no, he's not.
Like being
Exactly.
as if being from Brooklyn is any better. Like, what are we doing here?
now if they say he's from the Bronx, they should bring back the Archer of Infamy if they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I feel y'all. I understand how y'all feel because just period, like I'm just going to equate it to a sports team. When they say the Los Angeles Angels, you know what I'm saying? I be getting hot. They're in Anaheim, bro.
Yeah,
Like they
Anaheim, right?
I know the Los Angeles, and then when they were calling the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, like, bro, it's two different counties. Like, what are you talking about? you know how many miles away Anaheim is from? You know what I'm saying? Like
over an hour.
Yeah, like
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, look.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say.
Compton and South Central don't like to be mixed up, and we are right near each other. You know what I'm saying?
I remember the fucking second Artie Moreno put Los Angeles Angels like, yeah, it's over. Whatever goodwill he had is done.
It was over, man. They should have kept it to California Angels, and everything would have been copacetic. That old logo was dope. As soon as they changed up, it's been a wrap. So I feel you on that, man. Like I wish they would announce people from where they're from, though. Like,
and we all get it. They try to glamorize shit like that, but it's like, it doesn't come off as genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the reasons why, like, I really gravitate towards Swerve, because like Swerve's from Washington, like Washington State, Washington, and I'm like, that's a pretty obscure place you don't hear about too often, and not that many black folks are in Washington either. Yeah, he's over there, so that's cool. He could easily just be like, and again, like, because he's in music as well, but he could easily just make up a lie and be like, yo, I'm from New York, or I'm from Houston, or I'm from ATL, and he's like, no, I'm from Washington, that's my home, and so I respect that.
And the main thing is that people will think like, oh, you're from New York, and that's all that matters. No. Like, yeah, New York may look small on the map, but there's so much shit going on in New York. Like, if you from the Bronx, that's different from Manhattan. If you from Brooklyn, that's different from the Bronx and Manhattan. Like, the sectors in there is different from each other.
Yeah.
I mean, they announced Zelina Vega from Queens, so
yeah. Where's Cross from? Is Cross from Vegas, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Vegas.
See, Cross is the exception to the rule. I would lie for him. I wouldn't say Cross is from Vegas. I would say he's from Hell's Kitchen. I feel like it would fit the character.
They could have really gave him the Death Valley, man. They could have gave Cross anything, but I'm starting to enjoy him more since y'all brung him up.
Yeah. Yo, Cross, man, look. And shots go out to the Miz too. Nobody's trying to give props to the Miz, but I'm gonna give props to the Miz right now.
Oh, yeah.
That segment that they did on Raw.
Yeah, that was a good segment.
That was really good.
Get rid of AOP.
Yeah, that was really good, B.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to AOP because they were pretty good in the first NXT run. I don't know what the fuck's going on now.
Yeah, they getting served a purpose right now. Like when it comes to, you already know I think they building AOP and the whole Final Testament. They're gonna build that shit for these dudes. The Wyatt Six for War Games. That's gonna be a War Games match
next year.
I don't think it's gonna be.
He said next year. Nah, it's gonna be this year. It's gonna be this month.
I doubt that is. I doubt that's severely.
No, I don't.
true.
No, I'm not. Let me rewind that. It's not going to be like an actual War Games match, but they will have a match. It might be like a Bedlam. You know what I would do? I would have them in a backstage match, something like that. Let these motherfuckers tear this shit the fuck up when it comes to Wyatt 6 and the Final Testament.
So everybody
Seriously.
dies?
Yes. Tear this shit the fuck up. Yeah, the name of the pay-per-view is War Games, right? Survivor Series War Games. Let's go to war.
Well, speaking of everybody dies, should I read the AEW card?
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let's see if Toph has something to say about what we just spoke about.
Oh, all I really have to say is that I don't like that Triple H has just got rid of classic elimination matches. Like, I grew up on that shit. Like, you can get people over in elimination matches, especially if you have like a sole survivor. So it's like, I get
Like,
you
I
want to make
remember-
each part.
Like, I remember Diesel single.
series,
I
Hold
remember-
Black
but you
Star.
shouldn't.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is like I get you want to make War Games a Survivor Series staple, but the elimination matches they still have a purpose. Triple H, like you can still have one elimination match per year. You know, like to me, this woman like they're gonna be doing a women's War Games, which is just completely unnecessary. This shit is so forced. It's not genuine at all. It's the same old, same old. Like the guys have it, so we've got to get the girls one too. Like the girls match could have easily been an elimination match. Like you know. Some of my favorite WWE matches ever were just classic elimination matches, you know. But so I don't like the Triple H has gotten rid of that just completely. He's just abandoned it. But that's all I gotta say.
Hold on, before we get to the AEW Dynamite card, you want I'm gonna have this dude King Leo say his piece real quick, and then I'm gonna have Black Saw say what he wanted to say, and then we're gonna go to the AEW Dynamite card. Go ahead, y'all.
All right. I was just gonna say that I agree with you on the definitely on the elimination matches. I think they were teasing it. You guys watch WWE Vault at all?
Yeah.
WWE Vault?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The WWE
Okay.
Sandman, you don't if you haven't seen the channel, I don't know if you've seen it or not yet. But
WWE Vault,
it's a whole new WWE channel that they have where they show classic stuff. So this weekend they showed what did they show? They showed classic Survivor Series matches. You know me, you know how they always watching us. We be bitching on the channels about what we want to see. I've been bitching for months that I want to see a classic Survivor Series. So they showed they showed like maybe like 3 hours worth of classic Survivor Series matches from, you know what I mean, with the old like Demolition and everybody teaming up. So
right.
I think they may be like I think they show stuff on the Vault to see how people react to it. And it was like 5,000 people watching. So, you know what I mean? That may be a thing. And then they showed Shotgun Saturday Night, which they showed a few of them. I think they showed a couple of them, but they showed the Undertaker Tombstone them. So I think we may get some classic matches. I think we probably will get a couple of more classic Survivor Series matches this year.
Or somewhere down the line?
Nah, I think this year.
Oh, okay.
This year, there's only like 1 month left.
They haven't announced nothing yet.
Less than a month.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And with Bruce Pritchard and what's the name? Michael P.S. Hayes gone. I say you go ahead and just hook up.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Y'all heard about that shit, right?
Fuck Bruce.
I agree. Fuck both of them. Yes.
Fuck them niggas.
Indefinitely.
Wow. I was like, yo, don't run now. Don't run now.
They need fuck them. They need to get caught.
Shit about to get dark for these motherfuckers. Don't run.
I told you, Vince is gonna do a Nino Brown. Just like Diddy.
Idolaters! Your soul is required.
You're wild.
Paul London's about to break into the courtroom going, I hope you burn in hell.
All you motherfuckers that was sitting here using your power and all your bullshit to pigeonhole motherfuckers to gatekeep. No shout towards my guy, Kyle Fletcher, of course. Y'all here gatekeeping and all that for sexual favors and all type of goofy shit. Pack them the fuck up early. That dude, Patty, he was the first one. Was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna die now.
Patty got up out of there quick, but I mean his shit is forever etched in stone on, like I say, on you can go see it right now on Peacock. You know what I'm saying? With him and Roddy Piper inside of the Legends house. It's all right there. I'm surprised they didn't delete that episode.
He's taking the leave of absence. Yeah. All of a sudden now.
Yeah, an extended leave of absence.
They should get investigated. They should all get investigated because it's been a long enough time when it comes to these particular individuals. And I'm not saying it's them, but we all know it's individuals like that when it comes to the wrestling world that will hold back motherfuckers that they don't agree with their gender, identity, skin color. They don't want to fulfill sexual favors. They should get packed the fuck up because look how much lives they ruined for decades. For what?
Mel Phillips, the Ring Boy scandal.
Yeah, that ring. But they cooking on that Ring Boy scandal. They working on that shit.
He's lucky he's dead. Or
He
is
really
he?
is.
Or is he? We'll never know.
Or is he, right? Or is he?
I be feeling bad for the Brooklyn Brawler though, man, because you know he the one that went through the fire.
I hope he's clean. I hope he's clean.
If you know, you know.
just like in that old It's Real 85. You calling for the sausage again? I'm vegetarian. Well, you want the beef lover, nigga?
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Like I'm definitely not here for that shit.
Pause.
Like if you know what I'm saying, you're gay or whatever, and it's consensual, and your partners or whatever is of age and it's all consensual, cool. But it's plenty of stories out there, and I get it as claims. But there's still claims out there saying that you would sit there and basically use your power against people that's, you know what I'm saying, that you like the same sex, and if they don't want to put out or whatever, you will just, I'm gonna shut you down. Come on, son. Or you will force yourself on motherfuckers that don't want to be on that type of time, and they will have no way. They'll just be like, I'm just gonna accept it because I want to, have a better career. This shit is sickening, man.
The trippiest part about all this is that Randy Orton's uncle is involved in this. How did Randy Orton sign with WWE knowing what happened to his uncle is still beyond me.
They probably made it up to him with Randy's career.
That's what they always do. Like the instance with P.S. Hayes. Y'all know why Mark Henry had got that the silverback gimmick, right?
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Like y'all tell me, and I'm gonna be sure if I'm right or not. But go ahead. What did you guys hear?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you got a TKO.
Mark Henry would be called the silverback for like a short while. Silverback gorilla. I caught that.
Right.
No, I'm saying, do you know why that whole storyline happened, right? The reason for that? King Leo. You know the reason for that, right?
Nah, I don't. I'm sitting here in suspense waiting.
Come on, now nobody don't know?
Nah.
Really? All right, so I'll leave that alone now.
What?
Nah, you can't leave us in suspense, then we gotta go look it up.
Look it up. Go look it up. Look it up.
Anyway, let me get into
it right now.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna get into this Dynamite.
Get into AEW Dynamite card right there.
First match, since we talking about everybody dies, Mr. Lance, Mr. Lance Archer is going to face Roderick Strong in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Oh, so basically everybody chops. Gotcha.
We got another match. This match should be fun. It's going to be Leo Rush versus Swerve.
Did they fight from before?
No, they didn't.
I won't be surprised if it's a good match, but it's like, what's gonna happen? You know, like, is MVP gonna come out with a card
MVP
to
already
give?
gave Leo Rush a card, and he
Yeah,
talked about it.
he gave him and this dude what's my
It-
guy name?
What,
The one
Max
that
Caster?
Oh,
For all we know, this could lead to Leo Rush joining MVP. It could work with that.
I ain't gonna lie, I would rather Leo Rush join him than Ricochet. I'd rather see Leo Rush with the Hurt Syndicate than Ricochet.
I think it could work. I think it would work with Ricochet, honestly.
We'll see.
That's what they missing is the high flyer, right?
Yeah. Well, they got next on this card we got Britt Baker's back, and she's gonna fight Penelope Ford.
Okay. What's your thoughts on that? Leo was goody.
It's like they wasting matches, man. So far. Ain't nobody trying to see Britt Baker versus Penelope. You know who's gonna win off top, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't nobody here to see you, Britt.
No, I actually like Britt Baker.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I'm
all
saying?
do. We all
Yeah.
like Britt Baker, but it's like how you're booked. Like, when's the last time she had a match?
That was actually
when
worth
she
something.
lo-
Mercedes.
I would say when she lost to Mercedes. Yeah,
And it was like what a couple months ago, 3 months ago.
I would say yeah.
Thanks a lot, Tony Khan.
We got a segment, but we got 3 segments. We got Will Ospreay's gonna have a segment. Jamie Hayter's gonna talk. Bobby.
Oh shit, he had dropped out. Everybody dropping out. What the fuck?
I'm still here. Everybody connection all right?
Yeah, I'm
y'all
still
good?
here.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, hold on. Here go Black Star.
yeah,
TKO
Tough
had
Ninjas
dropped
got me.
out. The ninjas is coming to get y'all.
No.
Oh yeah,
but
remember the new ninjas now was the Usos. Remember, because they had pulled up at Crown Jewel. They the new ninjas.
no, but
Yo, I'll never forget the ninjas kidnapping Joe, because one of them, I swear to God, he was like the size of Majin Buu. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, this shit's not believable.
Oh God,
He's Beverly Hills Ninja. There you go.
yeah.
Oh shit.
My bad, y'all.
You remember that? You remember that movie? Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
With
Fat
Chris
Ninja.
Farley, right?
yeah.
Hell yeah, yo, I love that movie. That movie was so fucking funny. And it had Liu Kang in that movie. Shouts out to Liu Kang.
My favorite part of Chris Farley was when he was on Black Sheep. he was like, kill Whitey.
Man, yo, Chris Farley, man. It just sucks that we ain't get a Chris Farley and John Candy movie.
Oh my god, that would have.
Oh man, that would have been great.
That would have been legendary.
That would have killed. But nah, Sandman.
What's up?
That shit was racist.
What? What you talking about? What?
Mark Henry.
Read it, the Mark Henry shit.
You read it, right? You read it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't talk just to talk. I know my shit.
Yeah, y'all wild for real. My bad. And my bad, yo. Where'd I leave off at?
Yeah, left off with this match. What was the match again, y'all?
You were talking about segments.
Oh yeah, it was 3 segments. We got Will Ospreay, Jamie Hayter's gonna be in one. Bobby Lashley's gonna have a segment. Mox is gonna be in a segment. We got FTR versus House of Black.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We also got
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, seriously, FTR and House of Black. Oh, excuse me, House of Whack.
Oh no,
Just
don't do
go ahead, Leo. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say don't do them like that. It's gonna be a good match.
I swear to God, I don't want to. I really don't want to
Sandman's
do
soul
them
literally
like that.
left his body.
I really don't. I don't want to. I love FTR and House of Black. I really do, especially when it comes to House of Black.
Don't
Like,
worry, I'll play the
what was
music
the
for you.
what was the point of them forming in the first place? We still didn't even get a reason why they came together. And then when they got together, what do they do? What have they done?
You know how I feel,
There
bro.
was even triple tag team chambers or whatever.
Trios.
yeah, they
Trio
were.
shit. What are the who cares?
Bro, you know how
I
I
would
feel,
fucking
bro.
have a fucking meal on the top of that belt. That shit is a
Bro,
fucking coaster.
you know how I feel, bro. It doesn't matter what company. Spooky time does not work in modern day wrestling. I'm sorry.
No, it could have worked. It could have worked.
It doesn't work anymore, bro. It doesn't work.
As soon as TKO said House of Black, Sandman's soul was all like, fuck it up.
The only place where it worked in modern day was Lucha Underground, and I'll stick to that. It sucks everywhere else.
These tag team championships are being handed right to the Outrunners, bro. I'm telling you, this whole tournament is set up for the Outrunners to take them tag titles.
Really?
Yeah.
They should. They should do that. They should. Like, Private Party got their moment. Time for the Outrunners. But doesn't that make these dudes, the young bums, look crazy? Because it's like y'all could have gave the belts to the Outrunners.
Nah, because it's that's why the FTR is already still in they you know what I mean? That's you notice how FTR always hook up with whoever the hottest person is that's selling merch, so they can make merch money with them. Like it'll be like FTR when they was with CM Punk, it was CMFTR. Then it was FTR, and it was now it's the FTR runners or whatever, the FT runners or whatever. Like they always, it's like Dax always come out the cut, and then it's just I be like, we all be over there. Like tomorrow when we go over to Tati's channel tomorrow to watch, bro, I'm just gonna sit over there and watch this and watch FTR run over the House of Black tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
That's that Triple H effect. That's what Triple H used to do. If you look at his whole career, he just associated himself with whatever was the hottest thing at the time. And he did that consistently his entire career. Until he became
a fucking leech.
Yep.
He slept his way to the top, man.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things.
I said from before, I said the same thing from before. I was saying that FTR inside the ring, they're awesome. When it comes to the action in-ring work, they're one of the best. Outside of the ring, I'd rather watch a grasshopper fight. They are fucking boring.
The best match.
Ballet,
best match I ever. Go ahead.
With that FTR
energy. Yes, they are.
The best match. The best match I ever.
Do that.
The best match. The best tag team match I ever seen was FTR versus the Briscoes. That was the best tag match I ever seen.
Of course, we're not doubting their matches.
Hold on, wait. Somebody's playing in paper and something.
That's not me.
It's going now. Go ahead.
We're not doubting their matches are great. It's just real. They just put 2 more matches on the card.
Of course they did.
I think they should turn heel personally. That's just me.
I doubt even if that's gonna help, honestly. Anyway, we got Adam Cole versus Takeshita tomorrow night. And we got a grudge match. It's going to be Juice Robinson and Jay White versus Christian Cage and Hangman.
Hangman.
Wow. So basically Team Coke versus Team Weed. I'm down. Okay.
Why is Christian on the same team as whatever? Why is that team even happening?
They're tying in Christian Cage because Jay White had an issue with him and Hangman.
When did Jay White have an issue with Christian Cage?
Christian Cage cost him the Owen Hart tournament.
Hey, he did.
When?
On Collision.
Last year?
No, this year on
this
Collision.
Earlier this year on Collision.
The summer.
Remember that's what led to the patriarchy beating him and Juice for those trios titles.
Yep.
Gotta pay attention.
Oh my god! Really?
See what happens when he doesn't
Really?
watch Collision?
Exactly.
See what happens when he doesn't watch Collision? He misses shit.
What? And when it comes to that show Collision, this dude TK, he fucked up by planting them seeds, saying that basically Collision was supposed to be CM Punk show. When that shit flopped, that was the beginning of the end.
Except sooner or later, they always fuck up.
Collision was made for this dude.
Punk.
That's it.
Collision died when the Young Bucks made their little victory lap after CM Punk left the company.
Yeah.
That moment was over.
That's what Enter Sandman.
It just is what it is.
I still say them showing that backstage footage of that night was big.
Oh, that was the end. That was the end of Dynamite.
And another thing about that too, right? Other thing about Collision is that this is an extension of Dynamite, and the extension is not even, you know what I'm saying? It's not needed. It's really not needed because we're gonna get our stories on Dynamite anyway.
I can't fully agree with that because the roster is big enough that they can't all be on one show.
Whose fault is that? That's his fault.
That's no one's fault. Every roster is going to get big at some point.
No,
that's just the nature of it.
No, we're not going to do that.
AEW fans, it's going to be a
we're
third
not going to do that.
No, every wrestling promotion. Okay,
I'm not going to do that because I always said if you're going to bring somebody into your promotion, you got to have a plan for them. Don't just get them just to be spiteful.
Oh, I'm just saying that happens to every promotion. Every promotion gets a second show at some point. I can't think of one that hasn't. Maybe ECW. That's the only one I can think of.
I mean, that's bottom of the barrel, dude. ECW couldn't afford a second show. They could barely afford a pay-per-view, much less a second show. Jesus.
But a third show, even though you don't have the numbers for a third show?
TNA didn't have numbers for a third show either.
Sure.
And I would say the main thing about this dude, Tony Khan, is the belts. When he started bringing all types of belts, that literally put a fucking anvil on Dynamite's ankles.
Can you really say that, dude? Because WWE's starting to do that too. They just introduced
when it comes to them too,
yes. Introduced a new belt for the women. So like,
well, when it comes to that belt, you know, should be the first women's U.S. champion. Chelsea Green. I'm going there with it.
Really?
Man,
I got three names in mind.
Chelsea Green, she should be the first ever U.S. champion.
You know, I got three names in mind. Chelsea Green.
Look, even Ballet agrees.
I agree.
Green.
I'm not mad. I say Chelsea Green, Naomi, or Mia Yim. Honestly.
Like a Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Ramirez.
You know what? You know what else they should do with that belt? They should have that. If they really want us to believe that belt's gonna mean something, have them defend it on all three shows: Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
That looks like that's going to be the plan.
I will go with Raw and SmackDown first, and then let's see what happens.
SmackDown first, and then slowly get to NXT. But
NXT has their own mid-card championship, though.
Yeah,
the North American title.
Oh, yeah, the North American females belt. Yeah.
Yeah, true. But yeah. Then just defend it on SmackDown and Raw. Have it on both shows. Because both shows got women that they're not using, so this could work.
All right, so I like this topic, and tomorrow my what's the name drops in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. I was telling everybody I'm dropping like that's my next piece of content is this. And Sandman know I've been trying to put together a panel. I want to put together a panel for this and to discuss it. So who named y'all named Chelsea Green, Mia Yim, and Naomi as the top 3. I agree in no specific order that those 3 women deserve to be champion.
You know what? I'll even throw Jade in there. Fuck it. I'll throw Jay Cargill in there.
I got a few other names. I'll throw another name in there, right? If you want to say it, because everybody says that they want to see her as champion. If you want to do something that's gonna really throw everything off, I say Tiffany Stratton. I got her in there too, even though she got the Money in the Bank.
Hell, you can have Tiffany. No, fuck it. You could have Tiffany cash in her briefcase to win that belt.
No. I'm not betting. I'm just saying it could happen. We already devalued the men's Money in the Bank. We don't need to do that.
That's dead. That's dead. So let's move on.
Like this motherfucker. What's his name again? Austin.
Yeah, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory done did that shit. The women don't need no more. They don't need to do that shit too. They don't need to do that.
And you don't think the women's briefcase is not in the same boat? I mean,
no. I think it's already damaged as is. They don't need to go that route too.
If you're gonna shotgun it, then yeah, go ahead.
Tiffany ain't winning the world title anytime soon. So
I think she should. I think they should. They are. You know what? When it comes to that situation, they're all lining that shit up perfectly. They are. They keep throwing the teasers out there, and people wanted it. They wanted it. They like, come on, let her do it. Let her do it.
It's when Charlotte comes back. That's when she's gonna cash in.
Oh God.
Ooh, wait, hold on, wait, chill. Black Star might be on to something. What if, right? You might be on to something, Black Star. What if Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax, they have their match, right? They go through a rigorous battle. Nia Jax fucking Charlotte Flair up. Hold that. But Charlotte Flair still wins, but she's tired. She's celebrating and all that.
Tiffy time.
Here comes Tiffy time.
Do not humor that. Please don't.
They're gonna do it.
Why not?
You can tell.
Tiffy time could put that on her resume. She's the one that pinned Charlotte Flair.
Dude, I said this months ago. It was why I did not want Tiffany Stratton to win the Money in the Bank. Because I said she's going to cash in on Charlotte just so they can pat Charlotte's fake record. And then it gets until
you know what you did. My bad, dude. You did.
And then it'll lead to an unnecessary rematch at Mania because God forbid we have a Mania without fucking Charlotte Flair. Like I'm
gonna
good.
be at Mania. That's when
Charlotte Flair should not be anywhere near a title.
Charlotte is about to win the chamber.
She literally has no identity without a championship.
You can tell Charlotte.
It's gonna be one of two scenarios. That's why I did not want Tiffany to win. No offense against her. I don't want her to win because she's either gonna cash in on Nia, and then Charlotte Flair is gonna come back, and Charlotte's just gonna bypass. Like, despite the fact that Nia will get a rematch clause, Charlotte's gonna bypass that because
she's gonna bypass Bianca. She's not gonna bypass Nia. She's gonna bypass Bianca.
Well, that's gonna happen or whatever.
I say this. Let's just say that scenario happens, right? She fights Nia for the crown because she calls herself the queen. That's already an issue. You know what I'm saying? They don't wear the crowns on TV anyway.
Oh God.
But in a sense that Tiffany Stratton does win the US title, it'll kind of bring it back to the thing of, remember when Ultimate Warrior won the title before he fought Hogan? You know what I'm saying? Like it'll kind of bring that back where like the mid-card title matters when you're trying to elevate that person from the mid-card to the what's the name. And then she still has the money and then she still has the Money in the Bank. So if she loses the match, we've never seen nobody like lose the match and then cash in right after that. Like
pretty immediate rematch,
like right then and there. Like, so I wouldn't mind seeing that. But that's why I say, like, I got this. I'm dropping that shit tomorrow. But I got like 10 names already. I went through the whole roster, looking at everybody. You know what I mean? the Raw don't have enough people to have a mid card title in their women's division. It's in it. All of the women are in NXT and they're at SmackDown.
This is why I'm saying have the U.S. title be defended on both shows.
They don't have enough. They don't have enough people for 2 world titles on anything. And that's why I hate to keep doing it. But gotta sell those toys, replicas.
But that women's U.S. title should be defended on both Raw and SmackDown. I just said some SmackDown names. If we're gonna use Raw names, I would say Lyra Valkyria.
Raquel Rodriguez, Santiago Gonzalez.
I guess so. Yeah. Fucking Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai just came back. I would have her in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to put a Candace in there or no?
I suppose, but depends if they don't release her first.
Sure.
I know.
And I would fucking hell. I'll go here with it. Fucking Shayna Baszler. She's long overdue.
Yeah, she deserves it. She deserves one.
Get her out of this fucking Pure Fusion Collective bullshit.
What about Kairi Sane? Do you want to add her to it or no?
One, yeah, Kairi Sane, sure, yeah.
Or Asuka, either one.
Yeah, Asuka's gonna be gone for a while, so I don't know when she's coming back.
I say Royal Rumble or something. You know what I mean? She has been in Japan and been at some shows. I don't know if she's healed all the way yet.
Yeah, but King Leo, quick question.
Yes.
Are you going to be available on December 20th?
What's December 20th?
I was planning a charity stream, a charity video game stream, like a Royal Rumble.
Okay. 2K or?
Yeah, 2K, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm down.
Like, you have a Facebook, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, Sandman got it. It's just, Sandman, just, shoot him out. What's the name?
Like, yeah, just pick which wrestler that you're gonna pick. Like if you have a creator wrestler, they're allowed in there too. Just keep the name PG.
Okay. Oh no, well my character is King Leo on there, and then if I'm using a regular character, my character drops tomorrow, Mr. Perfect. So
there you go, B.
Even though I play with everybody, I'm actually playing right now. Like I play what is this? My faction. I'm trying to get this card from Cody Rhodes. I need this Liv Morgan to get another card. I forget who they giving out on top of Liv Morgan, whoever you win. What is it?
I'll be playing on my GM.
Oh, it's a Galaxy Opal, or it's Nia Jax. Oh, where is it? Is it Galaxy Opal? Yeah, Nia Jax, so that way I can get a Galaxy Opal, Nia Jax, whatever. But I play my GM. I play all modes on the game, man. This is probably the best game I played since SmackDown 2, to be honest. So I always say that.
Yeah, I ain't
you guys
gonna
want to
lie.
do a War Games too?
This one is good. This one is good. And
speaking of games, did y'all hear the latest rumor that they're considering bringing back SmackDown versus Raw?
Yeah,
that would kill. That would kill. To be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. They need to fit that SmackDown versus Raw 2006. That soundtrack was elite.
Yeah, they need to. As long as they have somebody, like, don't ever hire Post Malone to do any soundtrack again or Bad
Bunny. Yo, to be fair, Post Malone, he has like the shit with him and Doja Cat. I like that track.
The only track I liked on this soundtrack was Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
You ain't never lied.
Yo, Triple H ain't low, B. Triple H is like, look, I like black people. Look, I'm playing Busta Rhymes. Look.
I like black people.
Like you not like
on my soundtrack.
Like you not low. Like you not low, Hunter. You got lucky that Busta Rhymes is a wrestling fan. That was it.
Didn't he get fried up by John Cena in a rap battle?
He did?
Yeah, when John Cena was battling everybody city to city, I'm pretty sure John fried up Busta Rhymes, and like Busta just, I don't know if he was too loaded that night or what.
I don't remember that.
I'm just making sure we never forget.
Yo, Yeah, OSW is right, man. Fucking Bobby Roode had fucking 9, had a level 9 level, or had a 9 level cane for his on his head when he did that shit. When he popped James Storm with the bottle.
Look at it right here, right here. Hey, go right here. Pow!
Yeah, yeah, but like PFC, that faction need to go. I'm sorry, it does.
I'm
It's
about
a
to
true
show you
sister
right
gang.
now. There's when James Storm career died. I'm gonna show you
Yep,
right.
right
I'm gonna
then
show you
there.
right now.
It really is.
This is when James Storm career died. Here you go. Look. Here you go.
I
Right
said it
here.
earlier. The only reason
There
why
you go.
James
Right
Storm
here.
was champion was for a vehicle for Bobby
Pow!
Roode.
Hold that.
Oh,
It was Bobby Roode's vehicle right there, James Storm. That's it.
Yeah.
Hardcore homicide.
We still never got an explanation as to how Mickey didn't die. Like, what the fuck?
Like he literally came back after denying the NXT contract just so he can kill Mickey James.
And Mickey James, she just no sold it. Like, we make jokes about The Rock surviving that Hulk Hogan homicide. Like, Mickey James came back with no scratches. Like, what are we doing?
Poor Mickey. I see why she just gave up. She's like that one chick that's like, is there anyone at my job that's just normal? She works at WWE and they're like, you're fat. We're gonna make you into a pig. Then she leaves and go to TNA. It's like, hey, can we do a murder angle? Like she's like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna do country. She's
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna do country music, and she just dipped. I can't blame
But
her.
nah, but to be fair, they treated Mickey James well though. Mickey James is definitely treated with respect in TNA. They treated her well. I think so.
Now the company that did her dirty was fucking NWA. NWA did her super dirty.
What
Wasn't
happened
she
there?
like the contract
She,
creator or not the contract creator, but
she was a manager for Raven.
when it comes to the women's roster.
They didn't have a women's division back then. She was just a valet for Raven at that time.
Then it
Oh,
went in part.
he's talking about no, he's talking about when she went to NWA, she was part of creative after she
Oh,
had left WWE.
Then
Yeah,
it went.
speaking
oh,
of NWA, I mentioned earlier. Did you guys know they're just exclusive on Twitter now? That's how far off they've fallen. They're on
oh
Twitter.
God!
They're supposed to be on the CW, and then one cocaine spot later.
Yeah.
I told you that cocaine spot. They kissed their TV deal goodbye after that shit.
So they're on the CW app, which like no one uses, and they air right now currently exclusively on Twitter. Because I was on Twitter the other
Mm.
day and I was scrolling through my feed and I saw this video and it was like 1 hour and 5 minutes. I'm like, what's this? And I watched it and it was NWA and I'm like, is this like an old rerun? And then I checked the date and I'm like, this is today. Then I
damn.
then I clicked on like then I clicked on the NWA Twitter page and it's just like they're just posting episodes like every week. I'm like, these niggas just uploading for free on Twitter. I mean, I'm not complaining.
They basically did their anniversary show for free on Twitter, and still nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's
It really is
NWA
crazy.
speed.
It's and the craziest part is like back when he like before people knew he was a fucking cokehead. Like I remember like the shit he was going through with Dixie when he tried to take over TNA, and then like Dixie outpowered him and kicked him out. And I remember like fans were upset at the time because they thought like yeah like this guy's gonna bring like TNA back to the promised land. Now looking at where NWA is now, it's like actually TNA dodged a bullet. Thanks, Dixie.
They would have had motherfucking let's see here. Like they would have had fucking Rockstar Spud do the cocaine spot.
I told you no one does more coke than Billy Corgan. You believe me now?
Man.
Shit.
And they got Bram as a heavyweight champion. I was like, yo, so y'all had EC3 was on a really good run. Like they had him showing up like the Gladiator and all that shit. It was decent for NWA at the time. And y'all had this dude EC3 do all that shit just for him to lose to fucking Bram.
Sandman, I'm sorry, I'm about to do some Fat Man slander. But it was over the second Tyrus won the title.
Graham ain't no worse than Tyrus, dude.
My dude, Tyrus walked so Bronson Reed could crawl. He's not gonna do that. He's a dinosaur, damn it.
Don't do Bronson Reed like that.
Bronson Reed wrong, man. Bronson Reed's heel of the year.
Tyrus laid down the formula for Bronson Reed.
No, bro, Bronson Reed about to beat Seth Rollins next week, so you cannot even compare. There's no comparison.
Dinosaur Reed. Let him know, Ballet.
Yeah.
Come on, B.
Kaiju.
That motherfucker did a suicide dive to the outside.
He did Bret Hart style too.
Like how?
What the fuck? Just like what you said, Black Star. Even he's better than Solo right now.
Yep.
Oh no, wait a minute. You still slandering Solo, man?
Yes.
Oh no, come on now, man. Y'all still killing Solo, man. Solo been doing his stuff lately, man. Them
What did
promos
he do?
funny.
All he did was pin Roman Reigns. Who cares?
Well, he pinned Roman, Cody, and John Cena. He's 2-0 at
What did he
Crown
pin
Jewel right
Cody? Wait, whoa. What did he pin Cody?
He pinned Cody at Money in the Bank, dude. That's about it. That tag team match at Money in the Bank.
Okay. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's how much of a bum he is. We forgot about that.
He pinned him at that tag team match. That's what got him that title shot at SummerSlam to begin with.
And then lost immediately.
Yeah, you're right. looking up at the lights. Lies. Oh yeah.
Triple H walked up to him and was like, "You get to win the tag match." But
And I don't know if you know King Leo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Solo, he was my guy from before because he was booked properly. He was Roman Reigns' muscle.
Mm-hmm.
But after he got the Ula Fala, forget about it. Even before then, remember, before he even got the Ula Fala, when he lost to Cena, he just became a complete bum. All he did was lose. Now we gotta take him serious because as of late he had pinned this dude Roman Reigns in a fucking a triple tag team match, a 6-man tag team match.
Jacob will pull a nails on Triple H if they ever do him like that.
I already told. I mean, we knew it.
And then Seth Rollins buried him. Seth Rollins was like, "You want to be Roman Reigns?" Even Seth Rollins cooked him real quick. Like, you don't get your goofy ass up out of here.
Seth better chill, man. For the Bishop Bishop Sokoa. and Reverend Fatuga, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ballet called him the prayer circle, man. You know what I'm saying? With the deacons. Man. Yo, look.
Bro, let's not do
I love you, Solo.
Bro, let's not do it, man. Jacob, I acknowledge my tribal chief, Jacob Fatu. The minute he showed up, we knew it was game over.
Ball game over.
Oh, yeah. Now, he's definitely the one. Like, just that promo he cut Friday from the back and had Roman stuck. Like, that, I always said when he finally started and they started letting him talk, Roman's not beating any of Jacob's promos.
You know good and damn well. You know good and damn well. Jacob walked up to Triple H and said, like, if you ever do me like Solo, I'm killing you.
Bro, I just want to hear Jacob say, "I'm a dog walk your ass" one time. I need to hear that so bad.
That's why Jay said it before he could. He did it before he could get it out.
Jesus, man. Jacob starts saying that, man, it's over.
Yeah, I know one thing we could all agree with. The Royal Rumble is going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We got a lot of stars. Like, we always say, like, oh, WWE's not building no new stars. They actually are. We got a lot of favorites to win the Royal Rumble in February now? Next year? It should be in February.
Yeah,
we got a lot of favorites.
Give me the 40-man Rumble, man. Bring it back.
No.
Yeah. We're not. Yeah, now you're doing too much.
You
It ain't
mean
that
bring
much
back-
stars.
Just so we can bring back Titus World Slide.
It wasn't
Nah,
even-
we can, get some of them, get Obafemi up there, bring some of them NXT, the top 10 from NXT up there. The top 10 from each brand.
Top 10. What 10 stars would you put in the Royal Rumble from NXT?
Oba number 1. I would have who else? I would add. No. I'm thinking right now. I was playing SmackDown too.
Go ahead.
I'm putting Wesley. I'm
putting Javon Evans in there.
Would you put Wesley in there?
Wesley. Let me look at the NXT roster.
Okay.
Oh, come on. You cheating. That's a cheat sheet.
No, I'm just
Don't do
saying,
that.
there's a lot of people over there because I'm not adding. You act like I'm finna put somebody from Gallus in there or something. You know what I'm saying?
God, you took it way back. Gallus.
Yeah, they still there, man. They came out tonight. I was mad they came out to the ring. Like I didn't want to see none of them in the
They
ring.
was from WWE. I mean NXT UK, right? They was from NXT UK.
Yeah.
They're the tag champs in NXT UK.
Yeah.
All right, so you got Trick Williams still. You could bring him into the Rumble. Who else?
You know what? Now that you said that, if they was to bring him in the Rumble, would that be the first ever NXT champion in the Royal Rumble?
I think so. Yeah,
I think so. I don't remember any other NXT champion being in the Rumble like that.
Because Cole was never in the Rumble. Black was never in the Rumble, or Black was never in the Rumble as champion.
And that's the thing. You got to be careful. You got to be careful who would you put in the Rumble. Because, for instance, if you should put Trick in the Rumble, how would he get eliminated? He has to be protected. There's no that's like a plus. He has to be protected.
Braun Breaker.
They can't have him get thrown out the ring like a bum.
He has to be distracted by Mella.
Well, he just got. I mean, Trick Williams just got pinned by Ridge Holland. So
yeah, he did. I was mad about that last week. Let's see. We not adding Charlie Dempsey, Channing Stacks. I wouldn't add either one of them. Let's see. I probably will bring Tony D'Angelo up to the Rumble.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what Ballet was saying too. Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Tony D. See, like Tony D, he could get eliminated. Like, let him put up a decent fight, then he get eliminated. Like after 5-6 minutes.
No, let him be eliminated by Michael Cole. So Tony D'Angelo just got eliminated. Wait, what?
Yeah. Who else, man?
Ethan Page.
Ethan Page.
Yeah,
oh,
Ethan,
yeah, definitely.
Ethan deserves to be in the Rumble.
Sean Spears.
Ethan Page is going to be in the Rumble. Yeah, I see that. I definitely see that happening.
I would bring up Sean Spears as well. You know what I'm saying?
Think so?
They'll pop for him. They popped for him the last time when he came out as Perfect 10. The last time before he signed with AEW.
Do you put him at number 10?
Yeah, he's definitely in my 10 spot.
Yeah. It makes sense. Why not?
Yeah, 10 from each brand. And then, you know what I'm saying? Running like that, I think it'll work.
I'm not gonna lie. They've had terrible Rumbles. And number
would it be 20-10-10 then? Because 20 from Raw, 10 from SmackDown, 10 from...
Oh, yeah. If we do 40. But if it's just 30, then 10, 10, and 10. But if we doing...
that's all... That's all it really needs. 10 from each brand. Raw, SmackDown, NXT. 10 from each brand. It don't need nobody else. And I think it'll work. But when it comes to NXT, I think they lack. When it comes to NXT because when it comes to particular superstars in NXT that's going to be in the Rumble, like a Trick or Obafemi. You can't just eliminate these dudes just like that and think like, oh well, who cares? This is a Royal Rumble. He got eliminated. No, that's where you got to be little, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that. Because you can't have this dude Obafemi get eliminated by, just randomly like that. And then you can't have Obafemi be super dominant in the Rumble. So that's when the booking gets tricky.
Do you have Obafemi have the most eliminations then?
Yes.
I don't know. You know what? Yeah, actually, I would.
Like set him up to be the next guy? Have him have the most eliminations?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would. Honestly.
And he's been missing. I keep hearing that he's coming up to the main roster, but I don't, you know what I mean? I don't see it yet.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Nah.
But
Now
if
where
you-
I believe like nah. I was saying
Right.
that from before. Like just because a motherfucker saw popping in NXT or whatever, that doesn't mean automatically they gotta come to the main roster. Nah. Let them cook in
No.
NXT. Let them keep building their character. There's no rush.
Obafemi needs to be Trick Williams' final boss. That's
Ooh.
it.
But if you're doing 10-10-10, that means the women's rumble is going to be star-studded. If you're doing 10-10-10.
Oh yeah, the NXT has a way better. I think they have the best women's division. Period. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see.
I mean, they definitely stacked their women's division for sure.
Because like you're gonna have Stephanie, you're gonna have Julia, you're gonna have Zarya, Delta, whatever the fuck you like to call her.
So my question is, who's gonna win these Royal Rumbles this year?
I'm thinking that you're right. I'm thinking that Naomi's gonna win the women's.
She deserves it.
She's long overdue.
I'm going for Braun Breaker to win the Rumble for the men. That's what I'm going for.
And to me, I want Jacob to win the Rumble. I'm still on that.
Look at, I'm gonna go with Jey. I'm gonna go with Jey Uso.
Yeah, we had some good picks. Yeah, I remember from before we spoke about this. Me, you, Black Star, and Tove.
I think Jey Uso should win the Rumble this year and give us the match we should have had this year: Jey versus Gunther for the world title.
Hell yeah!
I'm going there with it.
I say Jacob wins the Rumble.
What you think, Leo?
I go with Jey Uso too, or LA Knight, one of the two.
You wouldn't.
Ooh, LA Knight. He's like the blue chipper.
You wouldn't be hyped over a Jacob versus Gunther match at Mania.
It would be
hell yeah.
Yeah. Just not now. It's still too early.
He's a number one face.
He's fighting Goldberg though. Goldberg already spoiled it.
I would have Jacob Fatu be dominant in the Rumble. He could be like one of the final four.
Okay, yeah.
What you think, Tove?
What, for Breaker?
Yeah,
No.
Who you think should win the Rumble? What is looking like so far? Who would you pick to win the Rumble?
I'm going with Jay. If I'm booking it.
I'm being on number die. That's good.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I would have Jacob Fatu be one of the final four, and you know what? Have it come down to Jay and Jacob as the final two.
So Jacob win next year?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm still going for Braun Breaker, but I feel you guys. Like, I would not be mad if Jey Uso was to win because he's a top face right now. Period.
Jacob versus Gunther will feed families.
Yeah, for generations.
You know what? And speaking of Jacob, bro, Triple H, you got to stop with the teases, bro. If you tease Braun Breaker and Jacob a couple weeks ago, now you're teasing Jacob and Seth, dude. Stop it.
I'm telling you, those two matches will feed generations.
Jacob
I don't give a fuck.
Wait till he teases Jacob versus
Braun
Bronson
Breaker.
Reed. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed.
Man, I'm telling you, the shit writes itself. Yo, 2025 is gonna be fun when it comes to wrestling.
You know what?
And especially when it goes to Tony Khan, I hope Tony Khan is getting a swift kick in his balls right now. He needs to wake the fuck up.
You actually like it.
Yeah, Triple H, give me the pen for the Royal Rumble. Here's who your finals guys should be: Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Roman Reigns. Have those five be the
nice
last
final
guys
four.
Have those guys be the last guys in.
Jey versus Roman.
Have Bronson Reed get eliminated, then Jacob Fatu eliminates Roman to set up something between them.
Jacob and Roman.
Yeah, and then they could and then it'll either be Jay, Jacob, or Braun Breaker, and then have it come down to Jay and Jacob, and Jay wins like that. That's how I would do it.
That would work. That would actually work. Like I'm not mad at that.
All right, but we forgetting the odd man out though. Like
The Rock. Do we?
nah, fuck the Rock. I'm CM Punk.
You're
CM
right.
Punk? Oh wow.
And this one shit starts getting complicated because
No, not really.
Goldberg,
No.
like that should be CM Punk's slot.
No,
These
not
motherfuckers is
for
worried
it.
about Goldberg.
No,
Yeah.
you forget the end game for Punk is Punk versus Seth. So
Punk is not going for a title. They don't trust him with a title. Can't
and
blame
plus,
If Punk,
and plus,
if Punk
and plus,
eliminates
they're
Seth,
just gonna pick up Punk versus Seth. That's what they're gonna
if
do.
Punk eliminates Seth, that would be good. That would be good storytelling.
Punk is like Lashley. Like last week we were talking about Lashley. Like, Lashley's at a point like he doesn't really need any titles now. Just book him to just fucking go out there and kill people. So
Like he is the title, basically.
No.
Okay.
Lashley needs to be AEW champion next year. That's it.
sure. But what I'm saying is that he doesn't need to like go near it anytime soon. He's all right, Punk's in that same spot. Not to mention, they
I'll tell
wouldn't
you,
trust him with the belt.
I'll be happy for the entire year next year if we get Okada versus Shelton Benjamin, and we get Jacob versus Gunther. I'll be happy for the entire year.
But no, we have to have a reason for them to fight. That's the problem with Tony Khan.
I don't care how we
Give
get
them
there.
a reason.
It's gonna be there.
Oh, he'll give
Right.
it. He'll definitely give you the match. Like he'll just throw it together. He might do that shit on Collision next week. Who knows?
Mac and
I mean, just have Shelton win the tournament. We talked about
Yeah,
last
that's what I'm
week. Yeah.
Shelton wins the tournament. He faces Okada at World's End. There.
Dynasty was goody.
Mac and Savage. Yo, where is
He's lurking. Mac and Savage is lurking, and I
He's
love
about
it.
to kill. He's about to kill Priest. That's what he's about to do.
Yo, I love motherfuckers ain't talking about him. That's you know what I'm saying? Because when Mac and Savage pulls up, he's about to pack shit up.
He's going to kill Priest. That's the plan. You can tell. You can see him a mile away. He's going to cost Priest
And
the title.
it'll make sense. It'll so much make sense. That's how I know you be watching the show, my guy. That makes so much sense because why? Priest cashed out on this guy. Remember, he cashed in on this dude when this dude Mac and Savage won the championship.
Yeah, true.
Because if the rumors are true and Rhea's coming back next week, that means Priest is coming back not Priest, but Mac and Savage is coming back at the Rumble. Or not the Rumble, but Survivor Series.
On the AEW front, I'm sorry, I've been waiting too long. I need to see Takeshita and Okada. They started teasing that shit and then it didn't happen.
You want that more than Shelton versus Okada?
Yeah.
But don't you think it should lead to that?
Like Shelton's 49, bro. Like, yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to Shelton or nothing like that. I think that he could still go, but the money match to me is gonna be like if that at one of their bigs, I don't care when it happens, it just needs to happen. Takeshita wants it, Okada wants it, like, you know what I'm saying? I know they probably fought before in New Japan or something, but I gotta see that match.
So do you put it at World's End instead of Shelton Okada?
Yeah.
Shelton can win the match if he wins the tournament. We don't know how long that tournament's going to be, so we'll see.
It's gonna be months.
Punk is definitely facing Cena at some point. Yeah.
Probably
I
at
won't be
SummerSlam.
surprised if that's going to happen.
Most likely at SummerSlam.
I would assume. Yeah, Cena is coming back next year. He's doing his retirement run. So.
Yeah, he's going to be in the Rumble. That's another thing, too. He's going to be another factor.
Oh, if Cena wins the Rumble, fuck.
You know what? I wouldn't even mind. Like, fuck it. But let's just dig the knife even deeper. Who cares?
I will personally fly to Connecticut and Triple H.
Because it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Even this dude, No Days Off, is saying, yo, The Rock is going to win the Royal Rumble. fuck it, why not?
I'll backhand Triple H if that happens.
Realistically, The Rock should have gave it to Rock. Realistically, last year would have saved us a bunch of headaches.
With The Rock coming in at number 30.
Yeah, if they were,
People would have complained about that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
But it would have been less headaches than having to keep pivoting because The Rock wouldn't be an egomaniac.
Supposedly, the backup plan is Cody Roman 4.
I think you mean 3, but yeah.
Or 3, yeah, whatever.
Good lord. But what the hell, right?
Rocky
2020 counts for 2 matches.
Rocky 3.
Rocky 3.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. Hey, why don't you come home with me? I'll show you what a real man is like.
Oh, come here, one.
I think, if anything, The Rock and Cody. I think The Rock takes the championship from Cody at Royal Rumble. I think they have a one-on-one.
You think
there.
so?
Hell yeah!
Well, first of all, Rock never passes a piss test, so let's just get the first thing out the way. So.
Holy shit!
Is he even going to show up at War Games? Doubtfully.
He's not. If he does, it's going to be at the end. He's not going to.
Yeah, I think. They need to have The Rock come in the chamber, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and catch somebody with a rock bottom, just for the visual. I'm not saying they should have a match, but just for the visual, they need to have The Rock catch somebody with a rock bottom inside.
No. What should happen is have Solo. Is have Solo quit. Rock comes in, Rock bottoms him, and then gives the Ulafala to Jacob.
No,
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
That would be interesting.
He was the High Chief when he was on the Indies, and he wore the Ulafala as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind this dude, The Rock, coming in, catching Solo with the rock bottom inside. Remember, it has to be inside the War Games chamber, whatever you want to call that shit. And then have this dude give him the Ulafala, whatever. And then point at these dudes, the OG bloodline or whatever, and do that throat slit and taunt again.
Then have Jacob say, I love you.
My prediction for Roman and Solo, because they still haven't had a one-on-one match. I'm guessing it'll be at the Rumble or whatever. I predict Roman and Solo are going to have a one-on-one match. They'll fight, whatever. There'll be a ref bump. Rock music is going to play. He's going to come down. You know, who's going to go after? He's going to go after Roman. He's going to go after Solo. Then he gives Roman a rock bottom. Solo's like, yeah, you know, you with me, blah, blah, blah. And then he gives Solo a rock bottom too, and he just fucking leaves. That's my prediction. He lays out both.
Have a mega fuck finish.
Or if the end game is truly Rock versus Roman, Rock should cost Roman the War Games match.
I say they reenact Kane's entrance to the Hell in a Cell, and then Rock comes out.
What they should do is that they should
rip the cage door open like
Nah.
What's in the steroid semantics are you trying to pull?
Hikaleo.
I got a story.
Hikaleo does it.
No, I got a story. What if they pull a War Games 98?
Mm-hmm.
Where Roman's head is hanging off of the ring apron, right? And Solo says, "If you don't quit, I'll have The Rock give Roman the guillotine." Jimmy quits, and they still do it. They still do the guillotine.
This dude Blackstar want Roman to die.
Exactly. That's what I want.
That shit sounded crazy right there. This ain't
but did you guys
CCW.
watch
This is
War Games
WWE.
98? Did you guys watch that one? Or no?
Which one?
War Games 98.
Oh, and they slammed the gate on what's the name's face?
I think that was that was 97, I think.
Oh, 97, okay.
That dude's face got destroyed after that.
If they do that, you wouldn't think that would work?
It could work.
Well, here's the thing. Like, they're not going to risk something like that, given the fact of, That happened before the whole Owen Hart issue. They're not gonna try to do something like that when it comes to being risky. You notice ever since that Owen Hart incident, they don't even have motherfuckers, coming from the rafters or nothing like that anymore.
No, like it's not coming from the rafters. It's just heads hanging over the ring apron, giving the guillotine. That's it.
Only person who's done something like that.
I didn't hear what you said from before. My bad.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, the only person who's done something like that in WWE is Logan Paul. Oh, speaking of which, are you still streaming the fight?
Yes, yes, we are.
Two-lane power trip.
Yeah,
Power trip day.
Yeah, y'all can enjoy that. I am not watching.
Oh, come on, y'all acting mad whack. We go live on Friday anyway.
I already made. I'll be live. I might be live with y'all after SmackDown, but I'm not watching that fight at all.
Why not? What's wrong?
I'm going to personally
like
talk
I got
so much.
money on it or something.
I'm going to personally talk so much shit.
What's the problem? What's the big deal?
I already told you why I don't watch boxing no more, man. It's become a shit show.
What, because of the fakery?
If I wanted to watch some staged comedy fight, I would watch fucking Love and Hip Hop.
Oh man. Nah, me and my lady, we watch what's that? Love After Lockup, I think it's called. Yeah, Love After Lockup. We watching that shit.
Nah, the funniest fake fight of all time was Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson.
He caught that. What did he catch when he knocked him out? That overhand right or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
He could have missed with the overhand right. He could have missed.
Anyways, I'm about to pack this shit up, about to get up out of here.
Alrighty.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up and all that.
Appreciate the invite.
We're gonna go live on Friday, man. We're gonna do SmackDown. We're gonna talk about Tyson and Paul. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up, be this week in wrestling and all that fly shit. What you got going on, Leo?
I will be doing SmackDown and then Rampage like usual. Or I think or is it Rampage and Collision together? I don't know, man. You know, this shit bleeding together. And then after that, I'm watching the fight. Google this shit over here, listening to my shit. But after that, I'm watching the fight. So I'm hoping that the main event starts right when Rampage ends.
Yeah, is it an undercard?
Yeah, there is. Supposedly Amanda Serrano, that women's fighter, she's supposed to be in it.
Okay. So it's what 1 or 2 fights on the undercard?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, like what time does that shit come on though? That's the main question.
Let me check.
I'm guessing probably near the end of midnight.
I doubt that.
Oh, really? All right.
All right, hold on. Oh, wait.
Is that the great white hype in real life?
I remember that one joke went over my head when the white dude was working out and Jeff Goldblum's character is like, yeah, he looks great. And then the coach is like, that's all that matters.
It's on at 5.
Irish Terry Conklin.
Yeah.
It's on at 5 out west. So 6 your time, 8 east.
Okay. So they should damn. Has a big event like this has that ever been on Netflix before? Because it's like it's gonna have the undercard, you know what I'm saying? But when would the main event start?
Probably like around 7 or 8.
Because I don't know if I never seen a big card like this, well, supposed big card like this on Netflix.
It's a 3
This
match.
is like something different right here.
It's a 3-match card with 2 title fights. One of the title fights opening the show, which is amazingly fucked up.
He's on it. Let's get up out of here, B. Well, we're gonna be here for that, and you know what I'm saying? Enjoy Dynamite the best you can.
All right, later, dudes.
All right.
Peace.
Peace
guys have a
out,
good night.
motherfucker.
All right, though.